Welcome to Fantasy Audiobook, Global Power. No lower limit spells for awakening at the beginning. Chapter 81. Since the 8 schools freshman league is a 5-person team, how are the other 4 team members arranged? Will you appoint Principal Fang directly, or will you consider my opinion as the captain? Gu Fan asked. As the saying goes, don't be afraid of opponents who are like gods, but be afraid of teammates who are like pigs. After all, this time is not a solo battle, but a group mode of 5 people. If his teammates help him, then he will be in tragedy. Actually, I'm also considering this issue. Yi Chenying will definitely participate, and the other 3 will. Speaking of this, Principal Fang Henghua shook his head helplessly. In the dignified Demon City Academy, only Gu Fan and Yi Chenying are good at it. The other students are all too far behind. Gu Fan, what did you think about it? Principal Fang Henghua asked Shang Gu Fan. If it were me, I would choose among the top 8 in the freshman competition. I would choose the taller ones among the short ones, and the 2 who have been beaten by me. Those who have been beaten should be more obedient. Gu Fan said very casually. Okay, then choose Luo Nai and Wei Changgu. Principal Fang Henghua listened to Gu Fan's opinion. Except for Gu Fan and Yi Chenying, the 6 people in the top 8 are all about the same strength. It would be almost the same no matter who you choose, so why not just listen to Gu Fan? So there are 4 people in the team, and there is still 1 left to go. Who are you going to choose for the last one? Principal Fang Henghua asked. Well, let me think about it. Gu Fan fell into thinking. Luo Nai seems to be an enhancement type, Wei Changgu seems to be an earth type, and Yi Chenying is a light type. The team still lacks a control or support person. In terms of control, ice type, ice. Soda Shirayuki. By the way, Mu Feishui can be brought along. To be honest, for Gu Fan now, there is no difference between a second-level superpower user and a first-level superpower user. When Gu Fan is looking for teammates, he is not really looking for teammates. He is simply looking for a few obedient and pleasing gangsters, as long as they don't cause trouble for him. Now he is already a second-level intermediate superpower, and his strength is completely different from a month ago. Even against the 4th-level ferocious beasts, he was not invincible. Against these students who were at the same level as him, he was simply crushed. Even if he meets a person with SSS-level powers, Gu Fan doesn't think he will lose. For the last person, I recommend Mu Feishui. Gu Fan said. Okay, I'll do whatever you want. Principal Fang Henghua didn't even ask and agreed immediately. To a certain extent, Fang Henghua and Gu Fan have similar ideas. In Fang Henghua's view, there is not much difference in who he chooses except Gu Fan and Yi Chenying. Just like that, the team was arranged. 2 days later, a square in the Magic City Academy. 7 o'clock sharp in the morning. Since it was summer in August, it was already very bright at this time, and 5 students and 2 teachers appeared in the empty square. These 5 students are the Magic City Academy team with Gu Fan as the captain and Yi Chenying, Luo Nai, Wei Changgu, and Mu Feishui as team members. One of the teachers is Gu Fan's mentor Tang Yun. She will serve as the leading teacher and go to the competition site of the 8-school freshman league with Gu Fan and his team. Another teacher is Zhang Yifeng, the director of the space department. He will activate the teleportation array in the center of the square to teleport the teachers and students of the Magic City Academy team directly to the competition site of the 8-school freshman league. The freshman league of the 8 schools is divided into 2 parts, one is hunting ferocious beasts, and the other is a superpower showdown. The first part is about to begin, the game of hunting ferocious beasts. The venue for hunting ferocious beasts is more than 100 kilometers away from Kyoto, in a wilderness area called Canyon Forest. The ferocious beasts in the wilderness area here are mainly second level, and there are not many third-level ferocious beasts. The ferocious beasts above third level have not appeared for several years. The competition rules for hunting ferocious beasts are similar to those of the martial arts college entrance examination. You wear a smart bracelet to enter the venue and hunt ferocious beasts to gain points. The stronger the ferocious beast you hunt, the more points you get. The school with the most points within the specified time is the winner of the competition. Are you all ready? Tutor Tang Yun asked everyone. Ready, everyone said in unison. Okay, let's go. Director Zhang, I'm sorry to trouble you. Tang Yun said. No trouble, I wish you good luck in the competition. After saying that, Zhang Yifeng, director of the space department, flashed a silver light in his eyes and swept his hand forward. Aha! Everyone in the square disappeared in an instant. When everyone reappeared, they had arrived at the Canyon Forest, the venue for the 8-school freshman league competition. After arriving at the scene, Ji Yufan was surprised to find that it was also a square, but this square was surrounded by high walls, and the square was within the city wall. There is a gate in front of the square. As expected, beyond the gate is the Canyon Forest. There is a row of buildings behind the square, a bit like a service area on a highway, providing meals and accommodation. The competition time for hunting ferocious beasts is at 8 o'clock in the morning. It is not long after 7 o'clock now. It is relatively early and there are not many people in the square. Ji Yufan observed for a while and found that apart from their Magic City Academy, there were only 3 schools here. One was the Kyoto Academy, the other was the Imperial Capital Academy, and the other was the Ancient Capital Academy. As for how Ji Yufan knew, it was because the uniforms worn by each school were different. Different uniforms had the school badges of different schools on the back. As long as you saw the school badge, you could tell which school it was. Hey, isn't this the Magic City Academy? You're so good, but you're here so early, ha ha ha. At this moment, an inappropriate voice sounded. Ji Yufan looked closely and saw that it was said by a member of the Kyoto Academy team. Try saying something again. Before Ji Yufan could reply, Yi Chenying couldn't help it anymore and shouted angrily. Is there something wrong with what I said? Our Kyoto University was a double champion last year. And what kind of champion is your Magic City University? Being called the 3 top universities with your Magic City University is simply an insult to our Kyoto University. Quote. This member of the Kyoto Academy team did not calm down, but became more arrogant. He did not take Yi Chenying, or the Magic City Academy team, seriously at all. His name is Hu Hongyuan, and he is among the best in the Kyoto Academy where there are many masters. Last year was last year, and this year is this year. Don't think that if you beat us last year, you can beat us this year. The reason why the Magic City Academy lost last year was because Ji Yufan and I were not here. It's different this year. There's no telling who will win. Yi Chenying retorted. Haha, this year your Magic City Academy has no chance. If you want to say why, it's because Master Lin came to our school this year. Hu Hongyuan laughed loudly. Really, that's not necessarily the case. At this time, Ji Yufan spoke. Haha, you don't know how terrifying Mr. Lin is, so you can say such a thing. Hu Hongyuan chuckled and continued. Your name seems to be Ji Yufan. I've heard that you are the #1 scholar in Zhongbei province and the first in the country in college entrance examination scores. I also know the guy next to you, Yi Chenying, the daughter of the Yi family, the #1 scholar in Magic City. At this point, Hu Hongyuan changed his subject and his tone became very disdainful. But so what? In front of us, Lin Shaolin Yuanqing, your small achievements are not enough. Not only is Master Lin the #1 scholar in Kyoto, he also has an SSS level superpower that has been rare for many years. In front of Master Lin, even if he is a tiger, he still has to keep his tail between his legs. As soon as these words came out, everyone in the audience was shocked. What? SSS level superpower? Ranai couldn't help but exclaimed. Looking at the whole country, it takes several years for an SSS level superpower to appear. It is not impossible to be unlucky and not have one for more than 10 years. I didn't expect that this year's Kyoto Academy would actually recruit students with SSS level powers. What are they going to do with it? Yi Chenying gritted his teeth angrily. The Yi family is one of the ancient aristocratic families in the Magic City, and the Lin family is one of the ancient aristocratic families in Kyoto. Since they are both ancient aristocratic families, there will naturally be interactions between the Yi family and the Lin family. Yi Chenying has known Lin Yuanqing for a long time. Before he awakened his powers, Lin Yuanqing was extremely famous and was known as the genius of the Lin family. After awakening his SSS level powers, he became very popular and was hailed as a rare genius of the Lin family and the only candidate to be the next head of the Lin family. Yi Chenying almost forgot that Lin Yuanqing was in the same class as her, and by coincidence, she enrolled in Kyoto University. Hu Hongyuan, Please restrain yourself and don't make it look like we at Kyoto University have no grace. Lin Yuanqing said gracefully. Okay, Mr. Lin. After hearing Lin Yuanqing's words, Hu Hongyuan immediately restrained himself and was very obedient. Hu Hongyuan restrained himself, but Ji Yufan had no intention of restraining himself. He said with an indifferent expression, SSS level power. Is it very powerful? Seeing Ji Yufan's attitude, Hu Hongyuan couldn't help it immediately. Just when Hu Hongyuan was about to speak, he was stopped by Lin Yuanqing. The SSS level powers are just average, just a little bit more powerful than SS level and S level. Lin Yuanqing also looked indifferent. Oh, is that so? Ji Yufan said nonchalantly. Is not it? Lin Yuanqing said noncommittally. It's possible. There is no saying that SSS level powers are necessarily stronger than SS level and S level powers. For example, let's take my superpower. My superpower is obviously more powerful than your SSS level superpower. Ji Yufan said. You said your powers are stronger than mine. Hearing this, Lin Yuanqing couldn't help but smile lightly. Ji Yufan was the first person to say such words to him since he awakened his SSS level powers. That's right, Ji Yufan replied. Haha, Ji Yufan, do you know what our young master Lin's superpower is? You obviously don't know anything, but you're still exaggerating about Heiko. With your incredible abilities, you're not even worthy of giving our young master Lin a pair of shoes. Hu Hongyuan immediately laughed. He originally thought that Ji Yufan, the #1 scholar in Zhongbei province, would have some idea, but he didn't expect that to be the case. Ji Yufan was just an arrogant person, nothing more. Do you have the right to speak here? Your master didn't say anything, so why are you barking here? Naturally, Ji Yufan would not get used to Hu Hongyuan, Lin Yuanqing's loser. You, Hu Hongyuan yelled angrily. Hu Hongyuan, stop talking. Just when Hu Hongyuan was about to retaliate, he was stopped by Lin Yuanqing. Okay, Mr. Lin, it has to be said that this Hu Hongyuan also has a unique skill. He can change his face faster than turning the page of a book. He was angry 1 second and immediately showed a flattering smile the next. Your name is Ji Yufan. It's interesting. You are the first one who dares to compete with me, Lin Yuanqing. However, you don't have to say whether our abilities are strong or weak. Only results can prove it. For example, if you beat me in the next game. Well, let's make a bet. The bet is 5,000 spirit stones. If in the next competition, your Magic City Academy scores higher than our Kyoto Academy, these 5,000 spirit stones will be given to you. On the other hand, if your score from our Kyoto Academy is high, you will also have to pay me 5,000 spiritual stones. Lin Yuanqing said with great interest. You want to make a bet with me? Ji Yufan asked in surprise. This Lin Yuanqing is also a talent, and he actually finds ways to give himself money. Ji Yufan, don't you dare. Lin Yuanqing said provocatively. Before Ji Yufan could respond, Hu Hongyuan jumped out again. He said with a smile. Young Master Lin, you don't know something. This Ji Yufan is different from his children from aristocratic families. He comes from a remote county in Zhongbei province. Ji Yufan doesn't dare to gamble, he just doesn't have the ability. Won't these 5,000 spirit stones cost him his life? Hearing this, Lin Yuanqing showed a very boring expression and said, I see, I was careless. Ji Yufan, since you have no money, let the bet be void. Wait a minute, I didn't say I wouldn't agree. Ji Yufan said. Just kidding, it's not easy to find a big enemy who is rushing to give you money. How can you not agree? Haha, Ji Yufan, do you have 5,000 spirit stones? Don't pretend to be fat, because you won't be able to pay for it if you lose. Hu Hongyuan laughed loudly. Why do you like dog barking so much? This is a 5 cubic meter space ring. Can you shut up now? After saying that, Ji Yufan showed off the space ring on his hand. What? It's actually a 5 cubic meter space ring, worth 2,000 spirit stones. How can you, from a small county town, afford such a valuable thing? Hu Hongyuan shouted in disbelief. For people with superpowers, especially those with low-level superpowers, the priority of training resources is the highest. No one with superpowers would buy a very expensive space ring if they don't have enough resources. Even Hu Hongyuan, who is a child of an aristocratic family, currently only uses the same 5 cubic meter space ring as Ji Fan. Why do you always look down on others? As the first freshman in our Magic City Academy, Ji Fan has 5,000 spirit stones as a reward from the academy alone. You can still spend this little money. Yi Chenying couldn't stand it anymore and said, "Okay, stop arguing. Our Kyoto University and Magic City University are both the 3 top universities. It's not good to hurt the harmony." Seeing that the two groups were arguing again, Lin Yuanqing stood up and tried to persuade them. Seeing Lin Yuanqing speak, Hu Hongyuan immediately shut up, and Yi Chenying also snorted coldly and looked away. After the scene became quiet, Lin Yuanqing looked at Ji Fan, changed the subject, and asked, "You mean our bet will continue?" Ji Fan, please don't answer in a hurry. For the sake of your poor family, I'll give you a heads up. My power is the highest SSS level, called Elemental Mastery. I can control the 4 elements of earth, wind, water, and fire at will. And my level is a 2nd level superior. You should think about it carefully and don't blame me for bullying others. Before Ji Fan could speak, Lin Yuanqing continued. As soon as these words came out, everyone present became uneasy. The 5 members of the Ancient Capital Academy team looked at Lin Yuanqing with monster eyes. The Imperial Capital Academy team also put away the idea of watching the show, and their expressions became solemn. They knew in their hearts that this time, they, the Imperial Capital Academy, would have no chance of winning the 8th School Freshman League Championship. The 4 tutors who were saying polite words on the side also looked sideways, and even the 8 principals sitting high on the podium couldn't help but take a breath. Yuan, Element Mastery. Wei Changgu shivered in shock. His superpower is an S-level Earth element. This alone puts him a long way ahead of the other students in the Magic City Academy, making him one of the top 4 freshmen. Lin Yuanqing not only has SSS level abilities, but he also possesses the 4 elements of Feng, water, and fire by himself. This is a complete dimensionality reduction blow. 2nd level superior. Yi Chenying also opened her mouth slightly with an expression of disbelief. Unlike Wei Changgu, who was shocked by Lin Yuanqing's abilities, Yi Chenying was even more surprised by Lin Yuanqing's upgrade speed. The more powerful a power is, the greater its depth or breadth as compared to other powers. For example, her own SS level power, light creation, has a much stronger application of light than other powers. The same is true for Lin Yuanqing, but unlike the depth of light creation, Lin Yuanqing's mastery of elements focuses more on breadth. Since it is SSS level, it is normal to be able to control the 4 elements of earth, wind, water, and fire at will. However, this upgrade speed is different. Her own upgrade speed is already fast enough. She has been firmly at the 2nd level intermediate level just over a month after school started. Unexpectedly, Lin Yuanqing's upgrade speed was faster than hers, and she had actually reached the astonishing 2nd level. He is actually a 2nd level superior, and his level is higher than mine. What on earth do these children of aristocratic families eat to practice? They are faster than me who can use modifiers. Ji Fan said secretly in his heart. Ji Fan was also a little surprised. He originally thought that Lin Yuanqing was similar to Yi Chenying, with 2nd level intermediate cultivation, but with a slightly stronger superpower. But I didn't expect that Lin Yuanqing was strong in all aspects. Not only his abilities were SSS level, but his cultivation was also a terrifying 2nd level superior. No wonder Lin Yuanqing was so confident. However, he was surprised, and Ji Fan didn't pay too much attention to it. He would be promoted to the 2nd level in a few days. In other words, the level gap between himself and Lin Yuanqing was not that big. What's more, it's as natural for him to fight beyond the level as it is to eat and drink. Wouldn't even Chu Guangqin, a 3rd level advanced superpower, die in his own hands? Although this Lin Yuanqing has SSS level powers, he is only a small level higher than himself, so it is not easy to deal with him. Thinking of this, Ji Fan said to Lin Yuanqing, "No need to think about it, I agree." As soon as these words came out, the whole place was in an uproar. All members of the Imperial Capital Academy team and the Ancient Capital Academy team were puzzled. In their opinion, even if Lin Yuanqing said this, there was no way Ji Fan would agree. Ji Fan, don't be impulsive. Lin Yuanqing's strength is too strong, and we can't handle it now. You are only a second-level junior now, and Lin Yuanqing is already a second-level upper level. The level difference is too big, you have no chance of winning. Yi Chenying persuaded. In Yi Chenying's view, although Ji Yufan was strong, he was not much stronger than her. This Lin Yuanqing was superior to her in both level and ability level, and was definitely not something that Ji Yufan could defeat now. Haha, Ji Yufan, your teammates are trying to persuade you, so don't overestimate your capabilities. We, Mr. Lin, have a lot of people. It's still too late for you to regret it now. After hearing Yi Chenying's words, Hu Hongyuan laughed again, even more wildly. I'm already at the second level of intermediate level. Looking at Yi Chenying, Ji Yufan said calmly. This time Ji Yufan ignored Hu Hongyuan. He finally understood that it was difficult to shut up Hu Hongyuan with words alone. He could only silence Hu Hongyuan with points after the game. What? So fast? Yi Chenying was shocked when she heard Ji Yufan's words. In just 1 month, Ji Yufan has actually been promoted to another level, from the second level lower level to the second level intermediate level, which is now the same level as her. You know, she has the huge Yi family behind her, so she can level up so quickly. What does Ji Yufan have? He has nothing, so why can he level up so quickly? Second level intermediate. Mu Feishui showed a wry smile. Since the end of the martial arts college entrance examination, she has been practicing hard every day and has never slacked off for a day, but even so, she is only at the first level now. Ji Yufan obviously came from the same place as him, both from Luyun City. Why was Ji Yufan so different? Why does this guy level up so fast? Hu Hongyuan was also very surprised. He was only at the second level intermediate level now, which was the same level as Ji Yufan. Ji Yufan, I have to admit that as the #1 scholar in Zhongbei province, you do have some abilities, but so what? Our young Master Lin is a second level superior. I advise you to give up your illusions, honestly admit your mistake to young Master Lin, and let this matter go. However, Hu Hongyuan was only surprised for a short moment, and he mocked Ji Yufan again. Hu Hongyuan's words won the approval of most people present, including teammates Luo Nai and Wei Chenggu. They also believed that the bet between Ji Yufan and Lin Yuanqing was a pure act of giving away money. Yi Chenying was a little hesitant. She didn't know how far Ji Yufan could go with his improved strength, so she didn't continue to persuade him. Mu Feishui abnormally believed in Ji Yufan. She knew that Ji Yufan would not do anything that he was not sure of. Since Ji Yufan had always insisted on making a bet with Lin Yuanqing, he would naturally have his own reasons. Ji Yufan, think carefully, you won't regret it if you agree. Lin Yuanqing gave a final reminder. I said yes, so of course I agree. Ji Yufan said calmly. Okay, this matter is settled. Lin Yuanqing said. After this episode ended, the preparations for the 8 School Freshman League were proceeding in an orderly manner. Gradually, all the teams from the 8 colleges arrived, and the time came to 8 o'clock. At this time, all 8 principals on the podium stood up. Kong Xiaoshan, the principal of Kyoto University, stood at the front. As the representative of the league, he would address the freshmen and introduce the rules of the competition. Roaring fireworks, exciting music, and sonorous speeches all herald the start of the game. I announce that the first act of the 8 Schools Freshman League has officially begun. After concluding his speech and introducing the rules of the competition, Kong Xiaoshan, president of Kyoto University, solemnly announced that the competition officially started at this moment. The canyon forest is very large, surrounded by mountains, with long canyons in the middle, dividing the canyon forest into 8 areas, no more, no less. At this time, Ji Yufan and his group were walking in the 3rd area of the canyon forest. As an earth element user, Wei Chenggu has excellent defense and can protect his teammates, playing a front row position. Pay attention, there is a ferocious beast coming ahead. At this time, Wei Chenggu, who was in front of the team, noticed the movement of the ferocious beast. It's okay. This is just the outer edge of the canyon. It's full of second-level ferocious beasts. They can't hurt us at all. Yi Chenying said indifferently. Hearing this, Wei Chenggu felt bad instantly. You, Yi Chenying, don't care, but Wei Chenggu doesn't. With only a second-level lower level of strength, he struggled to fight against a second-level intermediate beast on his own. When he encountered a second-level upper-level beast, he had no choice but to run away. Rustle. The sound of leaves shaking could be heard from the trees not far away, and a thin and agile figure jumped out from the branches and pounced on Ji Fan and his group with open teeth and claws. No, it's a second-level superior beast, the four-armed ape, and it's coming. Wei Chenggu exclaimed. It's just a second-level superior beast, don't make a fuss. Yi Chenying just raised his hand slightly, and countless light spots appeared in midair. The swords of holy light were condensed, with golden tracks, and fired at the four-armed ape like a machine gun. It can be said to be very cruel. The four-armed ape that flew towards him was chopped into several pieces by the flying sword before he even had time to react. At the same time, Ji Fan, who was fishing at the back of the team, heard the system prompt, "Ding, successfully killed the four-armed ape, points plus 48. Cool. Ji Fan was secretly happy. His system was very considerate. As long as he was recognized as a teammate, all the beasts killed by his teammates would be recorded on his head. He also gets points at the same time, which are 100% non-depleting. This is the reason why Ji Fan hides at the back of the team to fish. By the way, the scores have also gone up. Ji Fan glanced at the smart bracelet. The score of his team from the Magic City Academy had risen, surpassing that of the ancient Capital Academy, jumping from the original 4th place to the current 3rd place. No. 1. Kyoto University, 2,333 points. No. 2. Imperial College, 2012 points. No. 3. Magic City Academy, 1826 points. Now ranked in front of their Demon City Academy team or the Imperial City Academy team and the Kyoto Academy team, and the point difference is not very big. The rules of this competition are very simple. Just like the martial arts college entrance examination, you also wear a smart bracelet to enter the competition. The smart bracelet will automatically identify the ferocious beast and calculate the score based on the type and level of the ferocious beast. The higher the level of the beast, the stronger the race, and the more points you get after killing it. The competition time is also the same as the martial arts college entrance examination, from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., a total of 8 hours. However, one thing is different from the martial arts college entrance examination. The multiple canyons in the canyon forest divide the forest into 8 areas. In this game of hunting ferocious beasts, the 8 universities each choose an area and do not interfere with each other. After the competition, the teams from each university will be ranked based on their scores, and the top 3 will be rewarded. As for the rewards, as the principal Fang Henghua said, each member of the championship team will be awarded 10,000 spiritual stones, and the captain will be awarded an additional 5,000 spiritual stones. In addition to the 5,000 spirit stones he had bet with Lin Yuanqing, that is to say, as long as he can lead the team to win the championship, he can get 20,000 spirit stones in one go. Let's speed up the progress. Now our scores are too low. Not only the Kyoto Academy can't compare, but even the Imperial Capital Academy can't compare. Ji Fan said. Receive. Luo Onai and Wei Chenggu replied. Yi Chenying and Mu Feishui also nodded. In this way, the Demon City Academy team successfully marched into the depths of the Canyon Forest. Canyon Forest, the first area, a group of people from Kyoto Academy are advancing deep into the forest. No, it's a Shadow Cat Demon. A member of the Kyoto Academy team shouted anxiously. The Shadow Cat Demon is a 3rd-level intermediate ferocious beast. Its claws and fangs have a shadow erosion effect. If you are unfortunately scratched or bitten by a Shadow Cat Demon, the wound will continue to be eroded by the shadow and will be extremely difficult to heal. Isn't it just the Shadow Cat Demon? What a big deal, Hu Hongyuan said nonchalantly. But the Shadow Cat Demon is a 3rd-level intermediate beast. It is extremely difficult to deal with. It is not something we can deal with now. The team member said eagerly. The level of their team is not high. Hu Hongyuan and one member are 2nd-level intermediate, and the remaining 2 members are 2nd-level lower level. Even the strongest Lin Yuanqing is only a 2nd-level upper level, 1 big level and 1 small level away from the 3rd-level intermediate Shadow Cat Demon. What are you afraid of? Isn't Master Lin here? Hu Hongyuan said without caring at all. But the team member was still worried. Lin Yuanqing was a genius, but the suppression of his class was also extremely terrifying. In the opinion of this team member, Lin Yuanqing's ability to leapfrog and defeat the third-level lower-level ferocious beast is the limit. If he really wants to fight against the third-level intermediate ferocious beast, the Shadow Cat Demon, it will definitely be very difficult. You seem to be a transfer student, right? Hu Hongyuan asked. Yeah, the team member nodded. Oh, you can't do this. You haven't seen Mr. Lin's heroic achievements with your own eyes. No wonder you can say such useless things. Hu Hongyuan shook his head and sighed. Listen up, Master Lin is more powerful than you can imagine. The Shadow Cat Demon is just a third-level intermediate ferocious beast. Even if it is a third-level advanced ferocious beast, Master Lin will kill it at will. Hu Hongyuan changed the subject and continued. Quote ? Quote. The team member was shocked and speechless. At this time, Lin Yuanqing stood up and shouted to everyone, "You guys retreat, just leave the rest to me." Upon hearing the captain's order, the members of the Kyoto Academy team retreated, leaving the front to Lin Yuanqing and the Shadow Cat Demon. Meow, meow. The Shadow Cat Demon roared and rushed towards Lin Yuanqing, while black mist emerged from its claws. Water bloom sky curtain. Lin Yuanqing just raised his hand, and a huge barrier made of water stood in front of him. Meow, meow. The defense of the water bloom sky curtain is simply unbelievably strong. No matter how the Shadow Cat Demon attacks, it cannot break it. Wind Disc Tear. Lin Yuanqing raised his hand again, and countless wind blades formed a whirlwind, engulfing the Shadow Cat Demon mercilessly. When the wind disc dispersed, the Shadow Cat Demon was covered with scars and was crumbling. Sharp Stone Attack. Lin Yuanqing stepped on the ground. Click, click, click. The ground cracked, and sharp stones pierced out from the ground one after another, attacking the Shadow Cat Demon at a terrifying speed. The seriously injured Shadow Cat Demon had no time to escape and could only watch as his body was pierced by sharp rocks. After receiving this blow, the Shadow Cat Demon fell down, completely losing its life. Young Master Lin is mighty. Seeing such a scene, the members of Kyoto Academy began to cheer loudly. Lin Yuanqing killed the third-level intermediate ferocious beast, the Shadow Cat Demon, at his will without any pressure. It seemed that Kyoto University would definitely win this 8-school freshman league. Canyon Forest, the third area. Ji Yufan and his group moved forward steadily. The map shows that ahead is the core area of the Canyon Forest. The lowest ferocious beasts there have third-level subordinates. If you are unlucky, it is not impossible to encounter a third-level upper-level ferocious beast. Yi Chenying pointed forward and said, "Bad luck. No, no, it's more like good luck, right? It seems that the score of the third-level advanced beast is 10 times that of the third-level intermediate beast. If we don't kill more third-level beasts, we might be left behind by Kyoto Academy." Ji Yufan waved his hand and said, "Ji Yufan, you want us to hunt the third-level superior beast? With our current strength, hunting the third-level intermediate beast is already very difficult, right?" Yi Chenying asked doubtfully. "Don't worry, I will take action." Ji Yufan said calmly. "Okay, let you pretend first. Don't overturn the car when the time comes. Just take us into the ditch." Yi Chenying held her head and sighed. Yi Chenying is really not sure what Ji Yufan's strength is now. Anyway, she can't beat the third-level superior beast. She can only watch Ji Yufan's next performance. No, there is movement in the grass ahead. This appearance. No, it's a third-level intermediate ferocious beast, a Shadow Cat Demon. Wei Chenggu shouted in panic. The third-level intermediate ferocious beast is 3 levels higher than the lower-level second-level Wei Chenggu. This kind of existence is simply scarier than a nightmare to him. If the Shadow Cat Demon were to pounce on Wei Chenggu, with his small body as a second-level subordinate, he would probably die at the first touch. What? A third-level intermediate ferocious beast? This is not the core area of the Canyon Forest, right? How could such a terrifying beast appear? Yi Chenying was also surprised. Her normal ability was to deal with the third-level lower-level beasts. If she wanted to defeat the third-level intermediate beasts, she must have no reservations and use all her cards to have a chance. No, the Shadow Cat Demon is coming. Wei Chenggu yelled in horror. With Wei Chenggu's current strength, even if he spread out the rock wall, he would be scratched to death by the Shadow Cat Demon in an instant. What's more, the Shadow Cat Demon is extremely fast, so fast that Wei Chenggu barely has time to use rock wall. Don't worry, I will take action. The technique turns to Kang. Ji Yu Fan, who was at the back of the team, put 2 fingers in front of him. The shadow cat demon that flew towards him immediately became unable to move and his body was suspended in midair. Meow, meow. The shadow cat demon let out a horrified cry, and its beastly instinct told it that something extremely terrifying would happen soon. Sure enough, just as the shadow cat demon thought, the next second, it was crushed into a volleyball. What? Kill him instantly with one move? Yi Chenying couldn't believe her eyes. The shadow cat demon she couldn't necessarily kill even though she tried her best. Ji Yu Fan could instantly kill it with just one skill. The difference in strength was definitely too big. In just 1 month, Ji Yu Fan's strength has undergone earth-shaking changes, leaving her far behind. Yi Chenying vaguely remembered the vow she made at that time, saying that she would defeat Ji Yu Fan in the next competition. It seemed that this vow would never be fulfilled. Ding! Successfully killed the shadow cat demon, points plus 144. The system prompt sounded. As expected of a 3rd level intermediate beast, it has a lot of points. It's close to 150 points. The 3rd level intermediate beast is like this. How many points does the 3rd level advanced beast have? Ji Yu Fan couldn't help but start to look forward to it. By the way, there are also scores and rankings. Turn on the smart bracelet. No. 1. Kyoto University, 10,413 points. No. 2. Magic City Academy, 10,272 points. No. 3. Imperial College, 9,545 points. Comma. Very good. We have already surpassed the Imperial Capital University and become the 2nd place. The points difference with Kyoto University is not much different. It can be said that surpassing Kyoto University is within reach. Let's continue and head into the depths of the forest. Ji Yu Fan smiled softly and said, Canyon Forest, the first area. After experiencing several battles, the Kyoto Academy group rested temporarily in an open space in the forest. Lin Yuanqing turned on his smart bracelet and found that the ranking of Magic City University had risen again, surpassing Imperial City University and ranking 2nd. If he continues at this rate, it will only be a matter of time before he surpasses them at Kyoto Academy. It's quite capable, Lin Yuanqing praised. Young Master Lin, I don't think it's Ji Yu Fan who has the ability, it's just our bad luck. We've been here for a long time and still haven't found a 3rd level advanced beast. If we successfully hunt a 3rd level beast, the Demon City Academy will definitely be far behind our Kyoto Academy. Hu Hongyuan was extremely dissatisfied. Hu Hongyuan, don't you understand this? Lin Yuanqing said with an expression that said you knew nothing. You have to know that before Ji Yu Fan came, the Magic City Academy was the 3rd ranked player in 10,000 years and had never defeated the Imperial City Academy once. And now that Ji Yu Fan has arrived, he has immediately surpassed the Imperial Academy and become the 2nd best. Doesn't this prove that Ji Yu Fan is capable? Seeing Hu Hongyuan's confused look, Lin Yuanqing explained with a smile. But there was one sentence that Lin Yuanqing did not say, and that was, it's a pity that you met me. 3 minutes later, Lin Yuanqing stood up and said, Okay, that's enough rest. Let's move on. The goal is to find the 3rd level superior beast. Everyone, cheer up. The scores of Magic City Academy are almost catching up with ours. It won't be fun if we are surpassed by them. Canyon Forest, the 3rd area. Deep in the forest. What's going on? Why can't the rankings be opened? Ji Yu Fan said while tinkering with his smart bracelet. I don't know what's going on, but the current smart bracelets only display their own scores, but cannot see the scores and rankings of other teams. The place we are currently in is deep in the Canyon Forest. How can there be a signal in such a deep mountain and old forest? Yi Chenying said. That's true. Ji Yu Fan agreed with this view. The Canyon Forest is different from the abandoned town during the martial arts college entrance examination. This is a real wilderness area, and its scale is much larger than the abandoned town. There is another difference. This 8-school freshman league was not broadcast live. It's not that the organizers didn't want to, but because they didn't have the conditions. With Blue Star's current technological level, it is still difficult to maintain signals in wilderness areas densely populated by ferocious beasts. Looking at the entire blue star, it seems that only the beautiful star chain system can achieve this. It doesn't matter, if you can't see it, you can't see it. You're right to kill more ferocious beasts. Ji Yu Fan accepted this fact. Listen up, I will take the lead next. I will look for the third level superior beast. Follow me closely and don't run around. With your current level of cultivation, being hit by a third level superior beast is no joke. Ji Yu Fan ordered to everyone. Canyon Forest, the third area. Deep in the forest. It's been half an hour. Why haven't I encountered a third level superior beast? Now the signal has been interrupted. I wonder how the scores at Kyoto University are. Ji Yu Fan, who was walking at the front of the team, sighed. I don't know if it's because they are unlucky, or because the Canyon Forest lacks third level superior beasts. In short, half an hour had passed, and they didn't even see the shadow of a third level superior beast. It's not a good idea to go on like this. If Kyoto University really gets ahead of him, it will be the end of the world. I don't want to meet them. The third level superior beasts are too dangerous. I don't want to put myself in a dangerous situation just for the so-called honor or reward. Yi Chenying said. Is that so? I thought you would be more energetic. Ji Yu Fan said with some surprise. If you have a heart, you must have a life. I'm not you. With my current strength, facing a third level superior beast is just to deliver food. Yi Chenying said resignedly. Are you afraid? Where did your courage to challenge me go? Ji Yu Fan teased. Don't mention this. I didn't know your strength at that time. If I had known it earlier. Speaking of this, Yi Chenying's face turned slightly red, as if she recalled the scene at that time. Not only was Ji Yu Fan chatting with Yi Chenying, Luo Nai and Wei Chenggu were also talking about happy things, and only Mu Feishui was quietly diving in the team. It can be said that Ji Yu Fan and his group were walking in the depths of the forest very relaxedly. They didn't look like they were here to hunt ferocious beasts, but more like they were here to enjoy the scenery. Suddenly, Ji Yu Fan stopped, crossed his arms, and said seriously, Don't leave, there is a third level superior beast in front of you, and it will be here soon. Level 3 superior ferocious beast. Where? Why didn't I see it? Yi Chenying looked up, but saw nothing. Stop looking and come here quickly. The same goes for everyone else, stay closer to me. Ji Yu Fan did not explain, but issued an order. Seeing Ji Yu Fan so serious for the first time, everyone did not dare to neglect and gathered around Ji Yu Fan. Ouch! A wolf howl sounded, and a 3-meter-tall giant wolf jumped out of the forest ahead, its scarlet eyes staring at Ji Yu Fan and the others. No, this is the wind demonic wolf. Yi Chenying exclaimed. She had studied this beast in class, the gale demonic wolf, a wind-attributed beast. It was not only fast, but also had extremely strong attack power, ranking among the top 3 level beasts. Ouch! The gale demon wolf howled again, and at the same time, its body wrapped around the gale, and suddenly rushed towards Ji Yu Fan and his group, like a large speeding truck. It's over, the wind demon wolf is rushing over, it's too fast. Wei Chenggu shouted in horror. Is this fast? Ji Yu Fan said disapprovingly. It is true that the speed of this wind demon wolf is very fast, and it can also be ranked among the top 3 level advanced beasts. But compared with Chu Guangqin who activated 3000 thunderbolts, it pales in comparison. At that time, I was still a second-level low-level person who could see Chu Guangqin's movements clearly, but now that I was a second-level intermediate level, this wind demon wolf was no threat to me. You have to run away, you have to run away, you can't escape. Luo Nai broke into a cold sweat, and in just a few seconds, he was sweating profusely. Ji Yu Fan confidently took a step forward, activated the unlimited technique at the same time, expanded the inviolable range, and faced the flying wind demon wolf. Seeing Ji Yu Fan's crazy behavior, all the team members were frightened. Yi Chenying even shouted anxiously, Ji Yu Fan, are you going to die? Don't worry, I'm invincible. Ji Yu Fan smiled confidently. The perception of ferocious beasts is very sensitive, and they can quickly see the levels of different creatures. The Gale Demon Wolf is no exception. It can see that the humans in front of it are second-level superpowers that are not worth worrying about, which is why it comes to attack directly. Seeing the human in front of him, he not only did not dodge, but instead took a step forward. There was a hint of joking in the eyes of the Gale Demon Wolf, as if to say, what a stupid human, you can't even feel the difference in strength, and you just turned into me, for lunch. However, a magical scene happened. The flying wind demon wolf stopped in front of Ji Fan. No, stopping isn't quite the right word. To be precise, the gale demon wolf did not stop, it just became very slow, so slow that it was almost invisible to the naked eye. What? Luo Nai and Wei Chenggu were stunned on the spot, their heads buzzing as if they had been struck by lightning. They originally thought that Ji Fan would be torn into pieces by the gale demon wolf and pay the price for his reckless behavior. Unexpectedly, Ji Fan actually stood here intact, while the gale demon wolf looked funny as if he was trying his best to rush but couldn't. This move, Yi Chenying's mouth opened slightly, and her chest rose and fell slightly. She had seen this move before. In the freshman competition at that time, Ji Fan relied on this move to block all her flying swords. However, she remembered that Ji Fan's move had a carrying limit. After she activated the Colossus of Light, Ji Fan's move was useless to her. When she opened the Colossus of Light, she was only an intermediate level 3, and this wind demonic wolf was an advanced level 3 beast. Logically speaking, Ji Fan couldn't stop the wind demonic wolf that was speeding towards him. However, what happened in front of her made Yi Chenying have to admit that Ji Fan really blocked the charge of the gale demon wolf. Ji Fan has become stronger. He has become much stronger than before. It is not as simple as simply raising his level from the lower level of the second level to the intermediate level of the second level. The winds surrounding the body of the wind demon wolf are terrifying, but no matter how hard it tries, it just can't get over it. Ow, ow, ow. Seeing that it was unable to charge forward, the gale demon wolf changed its strategy. It stared at Ji Fan with its scarlet eyes, and at the same time roared incessantly, trying to overwhelm Ji Fan in terms of momentum. By now, but Ji Fan didn't care about this, he just punched casually, and by chance he hit the 7-3 node, which happened to be the head of the gale demonic wolf. Boom! After a loud noise, blood spattered, and a headless wolf corpse fell to the ground. Just like that, the wind demonic wolf, a third-level superior beast, was instantly killed by Ji Fan with one punch. The wind demon wolf is dead. Ranai's eyes almost popped out of his head. Who would dare to believe this? A freshman, less than a month after entering school, killed a third-level superior beast with one punch. Yi Chenying didn't react much. After seeing that the gale demon wolf could not break through Ji Fan's invulnerability, Yi Chenying knew that this battle was already crushing for Ji Fan. Therefore, Yi Chenying was not surprised. Ding! Successfully killed the wind demon wolf, points plus 192. The system prompt sounded. The points for killing ferocious beasts come quickly. A third-level advanced ferocious beast has 192 points, which is equivalent to 384 spirit stones. Seeing that the points had arrived, Ji Fan sighed. Canyon Forest, Outer Square. The current time is 4:50, and there are only 10 minutes left before the end of the game. At this time, there are quite a few returning teams, including the Ancient Capital Academy, and 5 academy teams have already finished the game ahead of schedule and returned to the square. Unlike the WUK College entrance examination, the 8 schools freshman league not only distributes smart bracelets but also distributes space stones to contestants. As long as the contestants crush the space stone, the space power in it will be activated and move it back to the teleportation array on the square. Thanks to this, there are very few deaths of contestants in the 8 schools freshman league. In the moment of life crisis, contestants can directly crush the space stone to escape. And after the game, contestants do not need to return by the original route. As long as they crush the space stone, they will be directly teleported back to the teleportation array on the square. However, the rules of the 8 schools freshman league are also slightly different from the WUK College entrance examination. That is, the team that does not return before 5 o'clock will directly cancel the results. Now, there are only 3 teams that have not returned, namely the Kyoto Academy team, the Imperial Capital Academy team and the Magic City Academy team. Suddenly, a space fluctuation was heard from the teleportation array on the square, and a team was teleported back to the square. Not only were their uniforms torn, but they were also covered in blood. It was unknown whether it was their own blood, the blood of the beast, or both. The captain standing at the front was even more exaggerated. There was a hideous wound on his chest, and blood was constantly flowing from the wound. They are the Imperial Capital Academy team. There were exclamations from the crowd. What? The Imperial Capital Academy team? Aren't they the strongest academy in Daxia? How could they be injured so badly? The person whose chest was torn seems to be SS-level superpower holder, the first freshman of the Imperial Capital Academy, He Shujong. What? The first freshman of the Imperial Capital Academy was injured like this? What on earth did they encounter? Quote. Hearing this news, students from other academies immediately became restless and began a heated discussion. He Shujong, how did you get injured like this? Seeing this scene, Gao Shangguo, the principal of the Imperial Capital Academy, could not sit still, and flew down from the rostrum directly, asking anxiously. Principal Gao, I led our Imperial Capital Academy team and successfully killed a third-level superior beast. He Shujong said excitedly. What? Gao Shangguo was shocked at first, and then he couldn't help but exclaim, good, very good, worthy of being my best student. Ding, the sound on the rostrum sounded. This is because the signal was restored after returning to the square, and the data of He Shujong's smart bracelet was automatically uploaded to the network. Ding, the results certification has been completed. Competing team, Imperial Capital Academy team, total score, 81,204 points, ranking, first place. The mechanical electronic sound sounded. At the same time, the ranking on the big screen on the rostrum changed, and Imperial Capital Academy jumped up and came to the first place. Student He Shujong, the stretcher is ready, you lie down, we will treat you in the infirmary. At this time, the medical team of the 8 schools freshman league also rushed over. Thank you, I'll leave it to you. After seeing his school's name ranked first, He Shujong lay on the stretcher contentedly and closed his eyes peacefully. Amazing, it has more than 80,000 points. The Imperial Capital School is the Imperial Capital School. Alas, our ancient capital school is still not good enough. It only has more than 40,000 points, which is only half of the Imperial Capital School. This He Shujong is also a character. He can actually lead the team to kill a third-level upper-level beast. Unlike our captain, it is difficult to kill a third-level lower-level beast. Quote. Students from other institutions of higher learning all exclaimed in exclamation. You know, in the rankings just now, the highest-ranked ancient capital university only had a score of over 40,000. Now that the rankings have been updated, the score of the Imperial Capital Academy has reached over 80,000 points, which is directly twice that of the ancient capital academy. However, while they were amazed, they were even more looking forward to Kyoto University. He Shujong, who has SS-level powers, behaves like this. How terrifying will Lin Yuanqing, who has SSS-level powers, be? On the podium, the principals also chatted happily. Lao Gao, your Imperial College performed well this year. It actually scored more than 80,000 points, which is a full 20,000 points higher than last year. Kong Xiaoshan, president of Kyoto University, said. Haha, it's all thanks to the recruitment of 2 good talents this year, especially this He Shujong, it's really beyond my expectations. Gao Shangguo, the principal of Imperial College, said with a smile. At this moment, another team was teleported back to the square. Unlike the Imperial Capital Academy where the uniforms were torn and exhausted, the uniforms of this team were very intact. Although there were blood stains on the uniforms, they were all the blood of ferocious beasts. No one among them was injured, their faces were all filled with confident smiles, and even their steps were glorious. Yes, this high-spirited team is the Kyoto Academy team. Tisk, tisk, Lao Kong, look at their proud looks. Alas, it seems that your Kyoto University won the championship again this time. Gao Shangguo, the principal of Imperial College, clicked his tongue. Lao Gao, please stop giving me a high hat. The scores haven't come out yet. Saying this, Kong Xiaoshan was actually laughing so hard that he could hardly close his mouth. Look, it's the Kyoto Academy team, they're back early too. The contrast is too obvious. When the Imperial Academy came back, everyone looked like they were dying. This Kyoto University is really good. All the members have returned without any injuries, and everyone is smiling. It just seems like it's written on their faces that I am the champion. It seems that no surprise, the first place in this competition is Kyoto Academy. Quote. In the square, the students also started talking. Walking to the center of the square and seeing the empty Magic City Academy on the big screen, Lin Yuanqing said playfully, "Oh, Ji Fan and the others haven't come back yet. Even so, I don't know what Ji Fan is doing so hard. Do you really think you can defeat us just by spending a few minutes?" Hu Hongyuan said with great disdain. But coming back late also has the advantage of coming back late, just in time to see what kind of expression Ji Fan will show when he sees our scores. Lin Yuanqing has an interesting taste. To be honest, Lin Yuanqing was very satisfied with the results of this competition. He thought that with his current strength, hunting 4 third-level superior beasts would be his limit. But the facts told him that 4 was not his limit, and he was stronger than he expected. This time, Lin Yuanqing hunted 5 third-level advanced beasts alone, and even more third-level intermediate beasts than he could count. Thanks to this, their Kyoto Academy team's score reached an astonishing 150,000 points. You know, in the century-old history of the 8-school freshman league, the highest score is only 120,000 points. And he, Lin Yuanqing, surpassed history, created a new myth, and trampled under his feet all the proud sons of heaven. Ji Fan, how do you deal with my score of 150,000? Thinking of this, Lin Yuanqing smiled softly. Ding! The speaker on the podium rang. This is because after returning to the square, the signal was restored, and the data from Lin Yuanqing's smart bracelet was automatically uploaded to the network. Swish swish. Hearing the sound from the podium, students, tutors, principals, and everyone in the square all looked at the big screen. The data has started to be uploaded, and the scores will be announced soon. I'm really looking forward to it. I wonder how many scores Kyoto University will get. I know this question. Since Imperial College has a score of 80,000, then Kyoto College must have a score of more than 100,000. More than 100,000. Isn't that too exaggerated? You must know that the 8-school freshman league has not had a score of more than 100,000 for 5 consecutive years. Quote. The students started talking, and everyone was curious about the competition scores that were about to be announced by Kyoto Academy. On the rostrum, Kong Xiaoshan, the president of Kyoto University, had eyes full of expectation. In the 8-school freshman league, no school has exceeded 100,000 points for 5 consecutive years. This year is undoubtedly the most promising year. Lin Yuanqing didn't hide it anymore. After looking around for a week with arrogant eyes, he said, "Yes, that's how it should be. Look forward to it, you will see something good soon." He has scored 150,000 points, which is beyond history. There is no reason to be low-key at all. If he is still modest at this time, it will appear that he is hypocritical. Ding! Score verification has been completed. The participating team, the Kyoto Academy team, has a total score of 150,327 points, ranking first. A mechanical electronic sound sounded. At the same time, the ranking on the big screen on the rostrum changed. The ranking of Kyoto University soared, surpassing Imperial University and reaching the first place. Oh my God, what did I see? 150,327 points. Did I read that correctly? What, 150,000 points? How did you get this incredible score? I remember that the strongest record in history was only 120,000 points. Kyoto University is too strong. Not only did it break the 5-year dilemma, it also dominated the past 100 years and created new history. Quote. From the moment the mechanical electronic sound started playing, the students in the square became excited. Although these students knew that Kyoto University would be very strong, they did not expect that Kyoto University would be so strong. This unprecedented score of 150,000 points exceeded everyone's imagination. At this time, on the rostrum. Well done. Kong Xiaoshan stood up excitedly. After more than 20 years as the president of Kyoto University, this was the first time he had been so excited. Hiss, 150,000 points is almost twice the score of our Imperial Capital Academy. Seeing such scores, Gao Shangguo, the principal of Imperial College, couldn't help but take a breath. Oh, I guess there's no chance this time. Fang Henghua, the principal of Magic City Academy, sighed. Fang Henghua was originally very optimistic about Ji Fan. Even if Lin Yuanqing had SSS level powers at Kyoto University, Fang Henghua also believed that Ji Yufan had the strength to compete with him. But the moment the 150,000 was distributed, Fang Henghua knew that their chances at the Magic City Academy were slim. Sure enough, SSS level abilities or SSS level abilities. SS level abilities and S level abilities are not mutually exclusive. With 150,000 points, it seems that I would like to congratulate you in advance, Principal Kong, for winning the championship. In addition to Imperial University and Magic City University, the principals of the other 5 major universities sent congratulations to Kong Xiaoshan. Thank you, thank you. Kong Xiaoshan was no longer modest and accepted it openly. The smile on his face could hardly stop. This is 150,000 points. What is the concept? You must know that the highest score so far is only 120,000 points. And their Kyoto University, the Kyoto University when Kong Xiaoshan was in power, broke the record and became the holder of the new record. This is not just as simple as winning the championship, it is enough to put his name Kong Xiaoshan in the annals of history. Ahem, everyone's eyes are on me, let me make an announcement. Hu Hongyuan stood up, opened his arms, and shouted loudly. Hearing this, everyone's eyes were attracted to Hu Hongyuan and they all looked over. Seeing everyone looking over, Hu Hongyuan took a deep breath and said, I believe there are many people who don't understand why our Kyoto University achieved such scores, right? Now let me explain to you, it's actually like this. This is all thanks to our captain Lin Shaolin Yuanqing. Master Lin killed 5 third-level superior beasts by himself. The score of the third-level superior beasts is 10 times that of the third-level intermediate beasts. Do you understand? As soon as these words came out, the whole place was in an uproar. Ah, Lin Yuanqing killed 5 third-level superior beasts by himself. Did I hear that right? What the heck? He Shuzhong led the Imperial Capital Academy team to fight to the death and only managed to kill 1 third-level superior beast. Lin Yuanqing killed 5 of them alone. Lin Yuanqing is only a 2nd-level superior, right? A 2nd-level advanced superpower can kill 5 third-level superior ferocious beasts by himself. Who would dare to believe this? Quote. The students in the square were excited again, with exclamations and shouts. Their eyes were full of shock, and they were all impressed by Lin Yuanqing. Tisk, tisk, kill 5 third-level superior beasts in a row. Lao Kong, how did you recruit this monster Lin Yuanqing? Gao Shangguo shook his head and asked. I'm just lucky. Kong Xiaoshan responded with a bright smile. Hey, Lao Kong, I'm here to congratulate you in advance. Congratulations to your Kyoto University for winning the championship. Gao Shangguo sighed and congratulated. Haha, Lao Gao, don't be discouraged. Your Imperial College will still have a chance next year. Kong Xiaoshan couldn't help laughing. Quote. Fang Henghua looked at these principals speechlessly. Except for him, all the principals congratulated Kong Xiaoshan in advance. Can you please stop popping the champagne at halftime? They haven't come back from the Magic City Academy yet. Don't come back with higher scores than Kyoto Academy and slap these principals in the face. Of course, Fang Henghua could only think about it, and he also knew that it was impossible for this to happen. At this moment, in the square. Ha 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 ha, yes, this expression is good. Looking at the scene in front of him, Lin Yuanqing couldn't stop laughing in his heart. Whether it was the surprised looks of the students from other schools or the shock in the eyes of the principals, Lin Yuanqing felt extremely satisfied. However, these were not enough. There was another person whose expression Lin Yuanqing did not see. Ji Yufan, the Ji Yufan who made a bet with him. This Ji Yufan was talking nonsense in front of him before the game, saying that his powers were more powerful than his own. Since you are boasting about Heiko, you have to score higher than him. Unfortunately, this is not possible. This unprecedented 150,000 points cannot be surpassed by Ji Yufan no matter what. Ji Yufan, I'm looking forward to your next expression. Lin Yuanqing smiled softly. Time passed slowly, and everyone's shock gradually began to subside, and they began to care about another thing. It is now 4:57, and there are only 3 minutes left before the end of the game, but the Magic City Academy team still has not returned. It's already been this long, why aren't the Magic City Academy team back yet? Yes, there are less than 3 minutes left. If they don't come back, the results will be cancelled. Is there an accident? There are third-level beasts in the canyon forest. Isn't he Shuzhong, the captain of the Imperial Academy, seriously injured? I don't think so. After all, everyone has a space stone in their hand. When life is in danger, they can crush the stone to save their lives. Quote. Seeing that the Demon City Academy team had not come back for a long time, the students in the square started talking. At this moment, space fluctuations came from the teleportation array, and a team was teleported back. Since it is the last team, you can know without confirming the identity that this team is the Magic City Academy team. After seeing the Magic City Academy team, the students in the square became uneasy. Because the Demon City Academy team is very weird. They are completely different from other teams. Their bodies are so clean that you can't even see much blood of the beasts on their uniforms. Especially Ji Fan, who was standing at the front, was frighteningly clean. Not only was there no blood from the ferocious beasts on his uniform, but there was not even a single stain on his combat boots. What's going on? Why are they so clean? Didn't they go deep into the forest to hunt ferocious beasts? I guess that's the case. Most of them are hanging out outside the forest and waiting for the game to be over before rushing back. Isn't that true? The Magic City Academy is one of the 3 top universities after all. It's impossible for their elite students not to even dare to hunt ferocious beasts. Who knows? Just wait until the scores from the Magic City Academy are uploaded and everything will be revealed. Quote. The students in the square started a heated discussion. Seeing Ji Fan and others coming back, Hu Hongyuan immediately jumped out, laughing and mocking. Haha, Ji Fan, you haven't given up, have you? You're so clean. Are you going to hunt ferocious beasts, or are you going on a trip? Unlike Hu Hongyuan, who laughed heartily, Lin Yuanqing frowned. Because Ji Fan's appearance was so abnormal, not to mention the battle clothes, even the soil could not be seen on the boots. This must have been achieved by Ji Fan through some means. Combined with what Ji Fan said to him before the competition, it is enough to prove that Ji Fan's superpower is very extraordinary. However, Lin Yuanqing's brows soon widened, and the reason was very simple. He now had a score of 150,000, and Ji Fan could not exceed this score no matter how powerful he was. Hu Hongyuan, don't you think you laughed too early? The scores of our Magic City Academy haven't been announced yet. Ji Fan said leisurely. As for your broken scores, what difference does it make if you publish them or not? Do you know the scores of our Kyoto University? Hu Hongyuan said disapprovingly. What's your score? Ji Fan asked. Our scores. Tell me and scare you to death. Hu Hongyuan said proudly. Ji Fan, our score at Kyoto University is 150,327 points. How do you feel? Lin Yuanqing said with a chuckle. 150327 points. Ji Fan fell silent, wondering what he was thinking. Ji Fan, it's not too late to admit defeat now. As long as you kneel down and apologize to Mr. Lin, he will definitely forget the past. Seeing that Ji Fan didn't speak, Hu Hongyuan thought that Ji Fan was afraid and taunted Ji Fan again. Ji Fan, I'm in a good mood today. You don't need to kneel down to me. As long as you admit your mistake, our bet will be void and this matter will be over. Lin Yuanqing said reasonably. This scene was naturally discovered by the students in the square, so a heated discussion started again in the square. Did I miss something? Why can't I understand? Why is there a conflict between Kyoto Academy and Magic City Academy? A voice came from the crowd. You came late and missed the big drama before the game. Due to various reasons, Ji Fan, the captain of the Magic City Academy, and Lin Yuanqing, the captain of the Kyoto Academy, made a bet to see which school had the higher score. The bet was 5,000 spirit stones. Explanations came from well-wishers in the crowd. That's it. Ji Fan is in a terrible situation now. He has no choice but to bet with Lin Yuanqing. What a big deal, isn't it just to admit your mistake? This is 5,000 spirit stones and 50 million Daxia coins. If you admit your mistake, you can earn 50 million. It's a huge profit. No, geniuses are all about saving face. If you apologize in public, won't you lose your dignity? How much is face worth? The atmosphere at the scene became eerie. The students' eyes all looked over and focused on Ji Fan. They were all curious about how Ji Fan would choose, whether to admit his mistake honestly or endure the pain of cutting off his flesh and paying for it. Seeing that Ji Fan was still silent, Hu Hongyuan urged, Ji Fan, did you hear that? Young Master Lin has already spoken. Why don't you quickly admit your mistake to young Master Lin? Ji Fan, you are from a poor family, right? These 5,000 spirit stones are not a small amount for you, so don't make it difficult for the so-called face and money. Lin Yuanqing also gave very considerate advice. Ji Fan's expression was very calm, and there was no hint of panic, as if it was someone else who made the choice, not him. It was like this on the surface, but it was exactly the opposite in his heart. In fact, Ji Fan couldn't hold himself any longer. The reason why he didn't speak was because he was afraid that he would laugh out loud. Is 150,327 points a lot? Although he is so ordinary, why can Lin Yuanqing be so confident? I don't know if it's because of bad luck, or because there are only a few third-level beasts in the canyon forest. In the last 3 minutes of the game, Ji Fan only hunted 8 third-level superior beasts. But even so, Ji Fan's score was more than 150,000 points. Ji Fan, just keep pretending. Do you think I don't know? You appear calm on the surface, but in fact you are panicking in your heart. Hu Hongyuan said disdainfully. Ji Fan, how do you think about my suggestion? Everyone is watching. Lin Yuanqing urged. Young Master Lin, don't push too hard. In my opinion, Ji Fan is so scared that he can't even speak. Hu Hongyuan continued to turn on the taunting mode. Lin Yuanqing, if I heard correctly, the score of your Kyoto University is only over 150,000 points, not more. Ji Fan said with a smile. As soon as these words were said, the whole place was in an uproar, and no one was not moved by Ji Fan's words. What kind of figure of speech is this? Only, how would you describe 150,000 points? You know, the highest score in the 8-school freshman league in the past century is only 120,000 points. This 150,000 points is already unprecedented. Ji Fan, don't bluff here. If you think my 150,000 points are not enough, then come up with more points than me. Lin Yuanqing suppressed the uneasiness in his heart and shouted at Ji Fan. Just when Ji Fan opened his mouth, ding, the speaker on the podium rang. This is because after returning to the square, the signal was restored, and the data from Ji Fan's smart bracelet was automatically uploaded to the network. Lin Yuanqing, you heard what I said just now, right? Whether I'm bluffing or not, you'll be able to see it right away. Ji Fan smiled confidently. Swish swish. Hearing the sound from the podium, students, tutors, principals, and everyone in the square all looked at the big screen. How many points do you think the Magic City Academy will get? How can you guess this? Ji Fan dares to challenge Lin Yuanqing. Judging from his momentum, he may get a higher score than Kyoto University. It's higher than Kyoto Academy. Isn't that possible? Kyoto Academy has a record-breaking 150,000 points, and the Magic City Academy, which is the third oldest in 10,000 years, has the first chance to surpass it. It's useless to talk about it now. The scores will be announced soon anyway. Won't the truth be revealed as soon as the scores are announced? That's true. The students in the square started discussing again, and the final scores were about to be announced. Everyone was curious about who would win the championship in the end. Quote. Lin Yuanqing didn't speak. With a low expression, he looked away from Ji Fan and turned to the big screen. Ji Fan's indifferent posture and confident words made Lin Yuanqing inevitably start to feel uneasy, making him constantly comfort himself in his heart. It's impossible for him to lose. This is 150,000 points, an unprecedented 150,000 points. Ji Fan's score couldn't be higher than his, he must be bluffing, it must be like this. Ji Fan, please, I don't expect a score of more than 150,000, it must be at least more than 80,000. On the rostrum, Fang Henghua couldn't stop praying in his heart. He had really had enough of being the third oldest man in the world. Although it is impossible to defeat Kyoto Academy with 150,000 points, it is still possible to defeat Imperial Academy with 80,000 points. Very good, the final scores are coming out. Kong Xiaoshan smiled confidently. To be honest, he didn't take Magic City Academy seriously at all. Because from the moment the 150,000 points from Kyoto Academy came out, he had no opponent. Perhaps in the end, the score from the Magic City Academy was surprisingly good, surpassing the 80,000 points from the Imperial City Academy, and even surpassing the 100,000 points that had not been reached in 5 years. But so what? In front of their 150,000 points from Kyoto University, everything was just a cloud. Ding! Score verification has been completed. The participating team, the Magic City Academy team, has a total score of 201,542 points, ranking first. Suddenly, a mechanical electronic sound sounded. At the same time, the ranking on the big screen on the rostrum changed. The ranking of Magic City Academy soared, surpassing Kyoto Academy and reaching the first place. First place, Magic City Academy, 201,542 points. Second place, Kyoto University, 150,327 points. Third place, Imperial College, 81,204 points. From the moment the scores were announced, the entire square fell into silence, which could be said to be a pin drop. 200,000 points, am I right? After a full 5 seconds of silence, a voice from nowhere broke the silence. Immediately afterwards, the square was boiling. Holy shit, 200,000 points, are you telling me this is the score scored by a freshman? I can't understand it anymore. The score of 150,000 points from Kyoto University is exaggerated enough, but I didn't expect the score from Magic City University to be even more outrageous. Isn't it? This is 200,000 points. You know, the strongest record in the past century is only 120,000 points. This 200,000 points is a full 80,000 points. Quote. All the students in the square fell into a state of doubting life. The score in front of them completely subverted their previous understanding. Ha ha ha, 200,000 points. On the rostrum, Fang Henghua stood up excitedly and laughed uncontrollably. This terrifying score was something Fang Henghua never dared to dream of. Now, not only would the Magic City Academy win the championship, but Fang Henghua's name would also go down in history. What? 200,000 points. Kong Xiaoshan could not sit still either, and he stood up from his chair excitedly. Kong Xiaoshan's dream suddenly came to nothing. He never expected that the Magic City Academy, which he could not get into, could achieve such excellent results. Broken record. Broken. However, the next second their school's record was broken by the Demon City School. Fleeting. How can the Magic City University be ranked first? The first place is obviously our Kyoto University. This is not true. This cannot be true. It is false. This is all false. Looking at the rankings on the ranking list, Hu Hongyuan collapsed. He held his head and yelled as if he was having a seizure. Impossible, impossible, impossible. Lin Yuanqing stared at the rankings blankly, repeating the impossible over and over again. 200,000 points. The score is a full 50,000 points higher than his. How is this possible? He, Lin Yuanqing, is the only holder of SSS level powers among the freshmen of 2023. How could he lose like this? What kind of reactions are these? It's just over 200,000 cents, so that doesn't matter. After looking around for a week, Ji Yufan was speechless. To be honest, the 200,000 points I scored today were not even 1/10 of my strength. There are too few ferocious beasts in the canyon forest, not only the third-order upper-level ferocious beasts, but also the third-order intermediate ferocious beasts and the third-order lower ferocious beasts. There is not even a shadow of the fourth-order ferocious beasts. Originally, Ji Yufan planned to hunt down a few lower-level fourth-level ferocious beasts to severely dampen Lin Yuanqing's energy. Unexpectedly, after wandering around in the depths of the canyon forest for an afternoon, he only hunted 8 third-level advanced beasts. This result really made Ji Yufan dissatisfied. The reason for this is actually very simple. After all, the 8 schools freshman league is just a competition for freshmen. For freshmen, the third-order advanced ferocious beasts are already out of reach, and only a very small number of geniuses can hunt them down. This is also the reason why the highest score in the 8-school freshman league in the past century is only 120,000 points. Ji Yufan, What on earth did you do, and how did you get your score of 200,000? I killed 5 level 3 advanced ferocious beasts to barely get 150,000 points. There is no way your score is so high. Lin Yuanqing lost control of his emotions, his energy and blood surged crazily, and he roared at Ji Yu Fan eagerly. Or 5 third level superior ferocious beasts a lot. I killed 8 of them. Can you understand now? Ji Yu Fan smiled calmly. What did you say? Lin Yuanqing's face was full of disbelief, and he looked at Ji Yu Fan as if he were looking at a monster. He, a second level SSS level superpower, tried his best to kill 5 third level beasts. And Ji Yu Fan is only a second level intermediate level, and his powers are lower than his SSS level powers. How did he hunt 8 third level upper level ferocious beasts? Lin Yuanqing didn't understand and couldn't figure it out. Oh, you are quite pitiful. You just killed 5 third level superior beasts, and you act like you have done something big. If you only have this level of ability, in my opinion, your SSS level ability is a bit unworthy of its name. Ji Yu Fan sighed. Being ridiculed by Ji Yu Fan, Lin Yuanqing was anxious and angry. He wanted to refute but couldn't find the words to refute, so he could only swallow all his anger. Chapter 91. Okay, I don't want to argue with you, Lin Yuanqing, do you still remember our bet? Facing the angry Lin Yuanqing, Ji Yu Fan said nonchalantly. Hearing the word, bet, Lin Yuanqing became even more angry, his eyes turned slightly red, and he clenched his fists so tightly that his nails pierced his palms. He, Lin Yuanqing, has been the genius of the Lin family since he was a child. He has been the only one to win against others since he was a child, and no one else has ever beaten him. And today, he actually lost to a peer. This person of the same age did not come from an ancient family like his, but from a truly poor family, a remote county in Zhongbei province. How could Lin Yuanqing accept this? But a bet is a bet, and I am willing to admit defeat. Since he had made a bet with Ji Yu Fan in full public view, he, the young master of the Lin family, naturally could not shamelessly refuse to pay. Okay, Ji Yu Fan, you win this time. I, Lin Yuanqing, am willing to admit defeat. I will give these 5,000 spirit stones to you. Lin Yuanqing suppressed his anger, took out 5,000 spirit stones from the space ring, and handed the 5,000 spirit stones into Ji Yu Fan's hands. After getting the spirit stone, Ji Yu Fan was too lazy to continue to entangle with Lin Yuanqing and simply left. Oh my god, I didn't expect that SSS level superpower holder Lin Yuanqing would also overturn one day. It seems that you should keep a low profile as a person. You can't just rely on your strength to provoke others. If you often walk by the river, how can you not get your shoes wet? Indeed, this matter was completely instigated by Lin Yuanqing's younger brother Hu Hongyuan. If he hadn't ridiculed Ji Yu Fan as soon as he came up, Lin Yuanqing wouldn't be so helpless now. Naturally, this scene could not escape the eyes of other students in the square, and the discussion once again started in the square. Ji Yu Fan, you keep winning. Looking at the infinitely beautiful Ji Yu Fan, Mu Feishui, who was not far away, couldn't help but be fascinated. Since the day of the awakening ceremony, Ji Yu Fan has changed and is no longer as unknown as before. Ji Yu Fan is either winning or on the way to winning. It seems that for Ji Yu Fan, defeat is not an option. Unexpectedly, not only did I fail to catch up, but I became further and further away. Yi Chenying also looked a little dazed. Since seeing Ji Yu Fan's strength, Yi Chenying no longer regards defeating Ji Yu Fan as her goal, but instead tries her best to catch up with Ji Yu Fan. But even so, it is extremely difficult. Because Ji Yu Fan's growth rate is so fast that even she, the daughter of the Yi family, can only sigh in despair. At this time, on the rostrum. Congratulations to Principal Fang. Principal Fang, congratulations to your school for winning this championship. Principal Fang, congratulations on your school's excellent score of 200,000 points. I'm afraid this score will be difficult to surpass in the next 100 years. The 5 principals didn't feel sad, as if they had forgotten that they had congratulated Kong Xiaoshan in advance. They all came together to send congratulations to Fang Henghua. Thanks. Fang Henghua was laughing so hard that he shook hands with these principals and nodded his thanks. Old Fang, congratulations to you. You have won the championship of hunting ferocious beasts. As expected, you will be the champions of the subsequent superpower showdown. Although he was unwilling to do so, Kong Xiaoshan still generously expressed his congratulations to Fang Henghua. Lao Kong, I don't dare to take your words seriously. A duel with supernatural powers is different from hunting a ferocious beast. I'm not sure I can beat you. Fang Henghua said humbly. Congratulations. At this time, Gao Shangguo also intervened. Thanks. Fang Henghua thanked him again. In the more than 20 years that Fang Henghua has been the principal of Magic City Academy, this is the first time that he has enjoyed such treatment, and all of this is thanks to Ji Yu Fan. After the Freshman League of the 8 schools is over, the admissions teacher who recruited Ji Yu Fan will be promoted and raised immediately. Fang Henghua thought in his heart. Lin Yuanqing, who failed in the bet, stood there with a gloomy look on his face. The students at Kyoto University, including Hu Hongyuan, did not dare to say anything for fear of offending Lin Yuanqing. 50,000 points, a full 50,000 points difference. This huge point difference made Lin Yuanqing extremely painful. Wrong. Lin Yuanqing suddenly realized something. This 50,000 points seems to be a lot, but in fact it is only the difference between 3 third-level advanced beasts. If the third-level superior beast he killed was the same as Ji Yu Fan's, their Kyoto Academy team's score would be higher than Ji Yu Fan's. But, how could 3 third-level superior ferocious beasts be so easy to kill? No, I underestimated myself. Who said 1 is the limit? Lin Yuanqing denied himself again. Since he was able to perform exceptionally well and kill 1 more third-level superior beast, it also meant that he could continue to perform exceptionally to hunt more third-level superior beasts. 1 is not his limit. The reason why I lost was simply because of bad luck. I met too few third-level advanced beasts. In this competition, I only encountered 5 third-level advanced beasts. In fact, with my remaining spiritual power, I can kill 3 or even 4 more. In other words, the gap between me and Ji Yu Fan is actually not that big. Ji Yu Fan only wins because he is lucky and has encountered more third-level superior beasts than me. Soon, Lin Yuanqing found the answer. Recalling again the scene when Ji Yu Fan mocked him in person, Lin Yuanqing became angrier as he thought about it. Ji Yu Fan, don't be complacent. It won't be like this next time. In the next superpower showdown, I will make you pay the price. Lin Yuanqing decided that he would teach Ji Yu Fan a lesson in the next superpower showdown. No, just teaching him a lesson is not enough, he must make Ji Yu Fan bleed profusely. By the way, spirit stones. For a child from a poor family like Ji Yu Fan, spirit stones are a very scarce resource. If Ji Yu Fan loses 10,000 spirit stones in one breath, he will definitely be in pain and unable to sleep every night. Immediately, Lin Yuanqing had dark thoughts in his heart. He wanted to bet with Ji Yu Fan again and double the bet to 10,000 spirit stones. To be honest, now that he has lost 5,000 spirit stones, he, the young master of the Lin family, is feeling a little sad. If he loses another 10,000 spirit stones, he may not be able to sleep at night. This is true for him, the young master of the Lin family, and even more so for Ji Yu Fan, a young man from a poor family. These 10,000 spirit stones will definitely make Ji Yu Fan live in pain every day. Ji Yu Fan, do you dare to make a bet with me again? Lin Yuanqing shouted at Ji Yu Fan's retreating back. Hearing this, Ji Yu Fan turned around and asked, are you going to bet with me again? When asking questions, Ji Yu Fan had a faint smile on his lips. Ha ha ha, this Lin Yuanqing is simply a money-splitting boy, trying every means to give himself money. Ji Yu Fan, don't you dare. Lin Yuanqing said provocatively. What do you think? Ji Yu Fan said. Ji Yu Fan, you also know that starting tomorrow, we will hold the second act of the 8-School Freshman League, a superpower showdown, at the Brilliant Duel Arena in the Imperial Capital. Do you dare to make a bet with me again? This time the bet is 10,000 spirit stones. I know you can make it. Speaking of this, Lin Yuanqing glanced at Ji Yu Fan. You go on. Ji Yu Fan said, if your Magic City Academy wins the next superpower showdown, these 10,000 spiritual stones will be given to you. On the other hand, if our Kyoto Academy wins the championship, you will also have to pay me 10,000 spiritual stones. Lin Yuanqing said, okay, I agree. Gu Fan agreed immediately. Kyoto, the glorious duel venue. Today is the second act of the 8 Schools Freshman League, the day when the superpower duel officially begins. The competition is held at the largest duel venue in Kyoto, the Radiant Duel Arena. Before the opening ceremony, the auditorium of the Glory Duel Arena was already filled with spectators. Most of these spectators are students from various universities in Kyoto, and there are also well-known families and groups in Daxia who come to watch the battle. The eyes of the audience were full of excitement, and it could be seen that they had been looking forward to this superpower showdown for a long time. Gradually, the time came to 9 o'clock. Bang, 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 bang. String after string of fireworks bloomed over the brilliant duel arena. Under the blooming fireworks, the 8 principals made a gorgeous appearance, and exciting music also played. Kong Xiaoshan, the principal of Kyoto University, stood at the front. Just like the hunt for the ferocious beast in the first act, Kong Xiaoshan still gave the speech in the second act of the supernatural showdown. After all, Kyoto University won the double championship last year. At this time, in the war preparation area, Gu Fan was listening to Kong Xiaoshan's speech seriously. Of course, it only looked like this on the surface. In fact, Gu Fan didn't listen at all, but fell into memories. Yesterday afternoon, after the ferocious beast hunting competition, a very grand awards ceremony was held on the podium in the square. In the eyes of everyone with envy and hatred, Gu Fan led the Magic City Academy team to the podium and won his championship trophy and 15,000 spiritual stones. In addition to the 5,000 spirit stones he had bet with Lin Yuanqing, Gu Fan's current number of spirit stones has reached a very scary level. 26,400 spirit stones. If you include the 10,000 spirit stones that you bet with Lin Yuanqing last night, after this supernatural showdown, Gu Fan's spirit stones will become a terrifying 36,400. Not only did the spiritual stones increase sharply, Gu Fan's points also increased sharply due to the large-scale hunting of ferocious beasts yesterday. Open the system panel. Host Gu Fan. Level, second level intermediate. Superpower, 6 eyes partially awakened. Spiritual power, 1350. Skills, conversion of spell power, 10-stroke spell, Jingting Fist, Black Flash, reversal of spells, stopping power, reversal of spells Kang, reversal of spells He, virtual style Shink cannot be used boxing proficiency advanced. Points 15,026. It can be said that Gu Fan made a lot of money from this ferocious beast hunting competition. However, the game of hunting ferocious beasts is just the first act of the 8 School Freshman League, and the highlight of the rewards is the superpower showdown in the second act. If he can successfully win the championship of the superpower showdown, then what awaits Gu Fan is not just the 10,000 spiritual stones in Lin Yuanqing's hands. It will also reward SS level skills, which is a chance to draw spells. In a spell battle, various spells have a chance to be drawn. I announce that the second act of the 8 Schools Freshman League, the Superpower Showdown, has officially begun. After the 15-minute speech, Kong Xiaoshan solemnly announced. After the opening ceremony, it is time to enter the exciting draw process, in which each school will randomly match its opponents. In the early years of the 8 School Freshman League, drawing lots was usually the responsibility of the tutors from each school. I don't know when it started, but the captain of each team was responsible for this lottery. Maybe this can be considered an honor for the captain of the team. After all, this lottery process is also exposed to the audience. There are more than 60,000 spectators in the auditorium of Weiyao Duel Arena. Moreover, this superpower showdown will be broadcast live on the internet at the same time, and the faces of the captains will be exposed to the eyes of countless netizens. I would like to invite the 8 school captains to come forward and draw lots. A voice came from the podium. Upon hearing this, Gu Fan, Lin Yuanqing, He Shuzhong, these captains left the preparation area and walked towards the rostrum. Different captains, different looks. Gu Fan looked indifferent, Lin Yuanqing was full of confidence, and He Shuzhong had a wry smile. The captains of the other 5 schools were full of anxiety, praying desperately in their hearts, praying that they would not be selected from the 3 top schools, Kyoto University, Imperial Capital University, and Magic City University. If they are not selected, they still have a chance to enter the semifinals. If they are selected from the 3 top universities, they will definitely stop in the top 8. Ji Yu Fan, who walked up to the rostrum, grabbed it casually, without looking at the result, and walked directly back to the preparation area and returned to his team. Who is our opponent? Yi Chenying asked curiously. Let me see. Ji Yu Fan opened the scroll in his hand in front of Yi Chenying, took a look at it and said, the Ancient Capital Academy team. Gouda Academy team. Ji Yu Fan, it seems you don't have to take action in this game. Yi Chenying said very confidently. Oh, so confident. Ji Yu Fan was a little surprised. Yi Chenying changed back and returned to the confident look she had during the freshman competition. Of course, there are no SS-level power holders in the Ancient Capital Academy team, and their cultivation levels are not that good either. Except for the captain, who is a second-level intermediate superpower, the other 4 are just second-level subordinates. I can defeat 5 of them by myself. Yi Chenying raised her head proudly. Although she couldn't defeat Ji Yu Fan and Lin Yuanqing, she could easily defeat the Ancient Capital Academy. Okay, I'll leave it to you. Ji Yu Fan said. Since Yi Chenying is full of energy, let her do it. There is really no need to do everything by herself. At the same time, in another war preparation area, Lin Yuanqing silently opened the scroll in his hand. I didn't get into the Magic City Academy. Lin Yuanqing cursed secretly. In Lin Yuanqing's view, stopping the Magic City Academy from reaching the top 8 is the most powerful counterattack against Ji Yu Fan. Only by allowing Ji Yu Fan to travel in 1 round can he recover from yesterday's defeat. But if you don't win, you don't win. The result is determined and cannot be changed. Ji Yu Fan, I'll count you lucky this time. I'll let you live 1 more round first. You won't be so lucky next time. Lin Yuanqing's eyes flashed with a hint of coldness. At this moment, the big screen in the Wei Yao duel field lit up, showing the results of the draw for the 8 universities and the specific time of the battle. The first game, Magic City Academy vs Ancient City Academy. Wait. We seem to be in the first game. Isn't this the opening game? Looking at the big screen, Yi Chenying exclaimed. It's actually true. Wei Chenggu also exclaimed. The opening game is a very critical game. If you perform well in the opening game, you will definitely become famous all over the world. We can't let Ji Yu Fan take action now. Yi Chenying thought so in his heart. If Ji Yu Fan takes action, he will definitely steal all her limelight. She is different from Ji Yu Fan. Ji Yu Fan only represents himself, but she represents not only herself, but also the entire Yi family. If she lay down all the way and let Ji Yu Fan take her away, it would definitely make the Yi family look bad. Hello everyone, my name is Zhaofeng, and I will host and commentate on the next game today. Don't worry, we will soon see the first game of the day, the much anticipated opening game. The participating teams in the opening match are the Magic City Academy team and the Ancient Capital Academy team. Let's invite both teams to appear. On the commentary platform in front of the brilliant duel arena, host Zhaofeng's voice sounded. There's Magic City Academy in the first game, this is so exciting. Tisk, tisk, this opening match is very valuable, we will be the champion team right from the start. Alas, the Ancient Capital Academy is in such a miserable state. It's obvious that its strength is not weak, but it was the first one to be eliminated. Quote. After hearing the competition information announced by the host, the audience in the auditorium started a heated discussion. These audiences marveled at the Magic City Academy and felt sorry for the Ancient Capital Academy. The audience knows very well that although the game has not started yet, the game is over. Both players are in position. Not long after, the referee's voice also sounded. The referee is already calling, let's go. Ji Yu Fan said. Okay. Receive. Quote. In this way, under the leadership of Ji Yu Fan, the Magic City Academy team arrived at the designated position of the referee. The Wei Yao duel field is very large, with a radius of 200 meters. It is much larger than the average duel field, equivalent to the size of 18 football fields. You know, this is no other place, this is Kyoto, where every inch of land is precious. It is by no means an easy task to come up with such a large amount of land to build a dueling arena. At the same time, the security facilities of the Wei Yao duel arena are also very complete, so there is no need to worry about the safety of the contestants and spectators. The first is the duel arena. There are many drones above the duel arena. These drones are not ordinary drones. They are handmade by the 8th level enchantment master and are a product of the combination of science and superpowers. These drones will monitor every corner of the duel field in real time under the automatic calculation of AI. When a contestant's life is threatened, these drones will use nanosecond response speed to impose a defensive barrier on the contestant. Because it is a defensive barrier imposed by an 8th level barrier master, the strength of the defensive barrier is exaggerated. It is immune to attacks below level 6 and cannot be broken by a freshman. Of course, once the defensive barrier is triggered, the protected contestants will immediately lose their qualifications. Then there is the auditorium, which is also equipped with a powerful defensive barrier. Although these defensive barriers are invisible to the naked eye, they do exist objectively. The strength of the defensive barrier is as exaggerated as ever. Attacks below level 6 are directly immune, so there is no need to worry about the safety of the audience being threatened. Gradually, the Ancient Capital Academy team also arrived at the referee's designated position. It's so unlucky that I met the Magic City Academy in the first game, and now I'm going to stop in the top 8. Alas, I planned to perform well in the opening match, but it turned out to be a bad start. It was the highest level of difficulty. It's over, I'm so embarrassed now. Different from the relaxation and laziness of the Magic City Academy team, the Ancient Capital Academy team's expressions were full of hopelessness. The Magic City Academy is one of the 3 top universities. As the 3 top universities in the Demon City Academy, only Kyoto Academy and Imperial Capital Academy, which are also 3 top universities, can cope with it. It is definitely not something that they, the Ancient Capital Academy, can defeat. What's more, this year's Magic City Academy is particularly different. Here comes Gu Fan, a monster who can kill 8 third-level superior beasts by himself. Just standing here is enough for such an opponent to suffocate them. Captain, can we surrender directly? A member of the Ancient Capital Academy team said on the verge of tears. What was being held now was the much-anticipated opening match, and he really didn't want the video of himself being beaten to spread across the entire internet. No, the captain of the Ancient Capital Academy team rejected it. But, the member of the Ancient Capital Academy team hesitated. Our Ancient Capital Academy is the 4th-ranked academy after all. How could we surrender in such a crucial competition? Even if we are destined to lose, we must still show the bravery and persistence of our Ancient Capital Academy. The captain of the Ancient Capital Academy team said sternly. That's right, we represent the Ancient Capital University. Even if we lose, we must show our style and not bring shame to our school. After hearing the captain's words, the morale of the team members who were originally low felt as if they had been given a boost of blood. The rest is up to you, Gu Fan said to his teammates. After finishing speaking, Gu Fan walked from the front of the team to the back of the team. Ancient Capital Academy has never offended him, and now that it is the opening match, it will not look good if he kills them too quickly. Just as Yi Chenying wanted to show off, she wanted to give the Ancient Capital Academy some face and let them take their time. Don't worry, I'll take care of it, Yi Chenying said confidently. Immediately, Yi Chenying took a step forward, walked out of the team, and came to Gu Fan's previous position. This conspicuous scene was naturally noticed by the audience and the members of the Ancient Capital Academy team. What's going on? Why is Gu Fan standing behind? Is he no longer the captain? Young man, don't you understand this? Gu Fan is retreating to advance, it's wonderful. Don't talk nonsense here. I think Gu Fan simply doesn't want to fight. An opponent of this level is not worthy of him at all. It's real. The discussion started again in the audience. What does Gu Fan mean by this? Does he look down on our Ancient Capital Academy? Seeing Gu Fan withdrawing from the center of the team, a member of the Ancient Capital Academy team said angrily. Is there something wrong with Gu Fan looking down on us? Gu Fan can kill 8 third-level upper-level ferocious beasts by himself. Aren't we, the second-level lower-level superpowers, just like children in his eyes? Another member of the Ancient Capital Academy team interjected, saying that he didn't feel much at all. In his view, this world is inherently dominated by the weak and the strong. The strong look down on the weak, and the weak look down on the weaker. I'm afraid Gu Fan is not looking down on us, he is showing mercy to us. If Gu Fan makes a deadly move against us, I'm afraid we will be eliminated immediately when the countdown ends. The captain of the Ancient Capital Academy team said with a bitter look on his face. It doesn't matter what you do, I don't care, I'm done with it, whatever you love. A voice came from the Ancient Capital Academy team. Just like that, the morale that the Ancient Capital Academy team had finally improved was completely wiped out because of Gu Fan's silent retreat. The game will start in 10 seconds. Players from both sides please be ready. 10, 9, 8.3, 2, 1, the game begins. The referee's voice sounded again. When the referee's countdown ended and the game started, the Ancient Capital Academy team took the lead. Holy blessing. A female member of the Ancient Capital Academy team put her hands together in a prayer gesture. It was like an angel descending. The golden holy light fell from the sky and poured gently on every member of the Ancient Capital Academy team. Holy blessing is an S-level blessing skill that can increase all attributes of yourself and your teammates by 30% without any side effects, lasting up to 5 minutes. It wasn't over yet. Gu Zhou, the captain of the Ancient Capital Academy team, roared angrily. Dragon transformation. Gray dragon scales began to grow on Gu Zhou's body, his eyes changed from human eyes to dragon pupils, and he grew horns and dragon tails, turning into a half-dragon and half-human draconian. Gu Zhou's power is an S-level power, a flying dragon. If he is strong enough, he can directly transform into a flying dragon. However, at Gu Zhou's current level, he cannot completely transform into a bipedal flying dragon. He can only transform half of it into a half-dragon, half-human dragon. But even so, Longwa's improvement to Gu Zhou is huge, plus the 30% increase in all attributes provided by the divine blessing. Gu Zhou, who was originally only a second-level intermediate superpower user, now exudes a terrifying aura that is no weaker than that of a third-level low-level superpower user. Dragon transformation. It's interesting. Seeing this scene, Gu Fan, who was standing behind the team watching the show, said with interest. Blue Star's powers are indeed diverse, and even fantasy creatures like flying dragons can appear in human hands in the form of powers. As promised in advance, Gu Fan had no intention of taking action. Of course, if his teammates really can't beat him, he will still take action. Creation of light. Seeing the terrifying aura emanating from Gu Zhou, Yi Chenying's expression became solemn, and countless golden holy lights gathered behind her, forming swords of holy light. Emission. Yi Chenying gave the order. Call out, call out, call out. The shaped swords of holy light, with golden tracks, fired like machine guns at Gu Zhou. Dragon Claw. Seeing the flying swords coming straight towards him, Gu Zhou did not dare to neglect and quickly transformed his arms into dragon claws. Unlike ordinary superpowers, Gu Zhou does not use weapons, because at the same level, his dragon claws are harder and more terrifying than spiritual weapons. Ding, ding, bang, bang, clang. Gu Zhou wildly waved his dragon claws, knocking flying swords away one after another. Orange sparks erupted, as well as the sound of the swords colliding with iron. Holy Sword Rain. Seeing that the frontal attack was ineffective, Yi Chenying changed her mind and raised her little hand above her head. Thousands of lightsabers composed of holy light gathered together in the sky, forming a very spectacular and huge sword array, covering all the members of the Ancient Capital Academy team. She wanted to see how Gu Zhou could hide from these thousand swords of holy light falling from the sky. Fall. Yi Chenying put her little hand down. The sword of holy light fell like raindrops, like heaven sending down punishment on the world, attacking Gu Zhou and the other 4 members of the Ancient Capital Academy team mercilessly. The majesty of the dragon. Gu Zhou roared towards the sky. All the falling swords of holy light were bounced away by this dragon roar. The sword blades were flying wildly, sweeping across the entire duel field, and one of them happened to be flying straight towards Luo Nai, who was standing there in a daze. At this moment, a drone flew over and shrouded Luo Nai with a blue light. This blue light was a defensive barrier, which was immune to attacks below the 6th level. Ranai, get out! The defensive barrier bounced the sword of holy light away, and at this time, the referee's voice also sounded. At the same time, a small teleportation array appeared under Luo Nai's feet, and in just a moment, Luo Nai was teleported to the war preparation area. In the preparation area, Luo Nai opened his mouth wide. This security system is a bit interesting. It automatically determines the degree of danger to form a defensive barrier and sends the eliminated contestants back. While saving people, it does not affect the continuation of the game. It's wonderful. GU fan complained. Ancient Capital Academy is so fierce. Not long after the competition started, they eliminated the players from Magic City Academy. Why do I feel that the Magic City Academy is not as strong as you brag about? The thunder is loud but the rain is small, and one operation actually eliminated my own players. No, the big one is still behind. Didn't you see that GU fan hasn't made a move yet? That's true. Quote. The sudden elimination of the Magic City Academy contestants made the originally quiet auditorium roar with excitement, and the audience started a heated discussion. The audience generally believed that the Magic City Academy's performance was poor, but they did not think that the Magic City Academy would lose. After all, GU fan, as the captain of the Magic City Academy team, had not yet taken action. As expected of the fourth-ranked Ancient Capital Academy, I, Yi Chenying, should also fight with all my strength. Colossus of Light. Yi Chenying muttered softly, clapped her hands together, and the aura on her body rose crazily. At the same time, countless rays of holy light gathered on the surface of her body, forming a rib shell. Then the rib shell gradually began to expand until it turned into a huge skeleton of light and began to cover the armor. Finally, a nearly 20-meter giant of light appeared in the duel field, holding a shield in one hand and a sword in the other. Just standing here was enough to make people frightened. What's this? Seeing such a huge creature appearing in front of them, all the players from the Ancient Capital Academy were frightened. They could clearly sense the aura emanating from the giant of light. It was an aura even more terrifying than their captain Ji Zhou, the aura of a third-level intermediate superpower. Draw your sword and kill. Yi Chenying issued the order without mercy. The giant of light suddenly drew his sword and swept forward. The surging sword energy drowned the players of the Ancient Capital Academy like a torrent. It was just a face-to-face meeting, and all 4 players from the Ancient Capital Academy team except Ji Zhou were eliminated. Oh, that's good. You can actually block one of my swords. Then, how will you resist the next sword? After saying that, Yi Chenying slashed out with another sword. Looking at the giant sword of light getting closer and closer to him, Ji Zhou smiled bitterly. Ji Zhou knew that he had lost. Now his dragon scales were torn apart, his horns were broken, and his whole body was covered in blood. It was a miracle just to be able to stand here, and he was unable to take the next sword from Yi Chenying. Is this the Magic City Academy? Yi Chenying, who is ranked 2nd, is enough to defeat them. How terrifying will Ji fan, who is ranked 1st, be? Ji Zhou thought so at the moment when he was enveloped by the defensive barrier. As Ji Zhou was also teleported by the teleportation array, there were no longer any members of the Ancient Capital Academy in the duel field. Modu Academy, win. So, the referee announced the end of the game. In this way, under the ruthless offensive of Yi Chenying's Giant of Light, the opening match came to a successful end. It turns out that Yi Chenying didn't show any real intentions at all from the beginning. That's not true. After Yi Chenying shows his true character, attacking the Ancient Capital Academy is like beating a child. 4 people will be eliminated with 1 sword, and everyone will be eliminated with 2 swords. Well, the 3 top universities are the 3 top universities. They are different from other universities. Even if GU fan doesn't take action, he can still beat the Ancient Capital University. Quote. However, the end of the opening game does not mean the end of the audience's discussion. On the contrary, after hearing the referee's announcement, the auditorium was once again ignited and plunged into heated discussion. The time came the next morning. Today is the competition time for the Super 4 finals, which will be held in the morning and afternoon respectively. The venue is also the Radiant Duel Arena in Kyoto. After a full day of competition yesterday, the school teams entering the semi-finals have been determined. They are the Demon City Academy team, the Kyoto Academy team, the Imperial Capital Academy team, and the Jongdu Academy team. At this time, these 4 academy teams are preparing for the competition in their respective preparation areas, waiting for the next round of draws. GU fan, which school do you think we will win in the next round? Is it Kyoto University, Imperial Capital University, or Zhengdu University? Yi Chenying approached GU fan and asked. Since her victory yesterday, she has been in a very good mood. So close, GU fan muttered in his heart. Yi Chenying was so close that he could smell the girl's unique fragrance. GU fan. Seeing GU fan's delay in answering, Yi Chenying tilted her head and said doubtfully. It doesn't matter which one, it doesn't make any difference. GU fan came back to his senses and said. That's true. Yi Chenying couldn't refute, so the topic ended immediately. The 4 school captains are invited to come forward and draw lots. Suddenly, a voice came from the podium. Upon hearing this, GU fan, Lin Yuanqing, He Shuzhong, these captains left the preparation area and walked towards the rostrum. Soon, the results of the second round of draws came out and were displayed directly on the big screen above the duel field. Morning. Magic City Academy vs Imperial City Academy. Afternoon. Kyoto Gakuin vs Zhengdu Gakuin. Tisk, didn't you win again? Lin Yuanqing was speechless. Unexpectedly, he didn't win yesterday, and he didn't win again today. His luck is simply surprisingly bad. Master Lin, it's okay. It's the same as killing GU fan in the finals. Moreover, there are many people in the finals, which can better reflect your style, Master Lin. Hu Hongyuan consoled him. Shut up, you don't need to say it. Lin Yuanqing said coldly. Lin Yuanqing would naturally not have a good look towards Hu Hongyuan. In the final analysis, the enmity between him and GU fan was all due to Hu Hongyuan. Hu Hongyuan immediately shut up. GU fan, let you live one more round. Let's meet in the finals tomorrow. In the finals, I will eliminate you mercilessly under the spotlight of everyone. Lin Yuanqing said with a gloomy expression. In the morning, Magic City Academy vs Imperial City Academy. Wait, why is it the first game again? Yi Chenying exclaimed. Every game is the same, right? However, isn't the first game just right? Finish the fight early and go back to rest early. GU fan said indifferently. Quote. Yi Chenying was speechless. Hello everyone, my name is Zhaofeng, and I will continue to host and commentate on the next game today. I believe everyone has seen the game information on the big screen. Yes, the next game is a showdown between the 3 top universities. The Magic City Academy team faces the Imperial City Academy team. Let us invite both teams to the stage with the warmest applause. At this time, the host Zhaofeng's voice sounded from the commentary platform in front of the duel arena. Pa 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 pa. Led by the host Zhaofeng, the audience burst into deafening applause. Today's competition is exciting. The Magic City Academy and the Imperial City Academy, both of which are the 3 top universities, will soon decide the winner. I'm really looking forward to it. I don't know which school will win. Is anyone here to take a guess? I guess it's the Magic City Academy. I guess it's the Imperial Capital Academy. Quote. After the applause ended, the audience once again started a heated discussion. Both players are in position. Not long after, the referee's voice also sounded. Let's go, it's time. GU fan reminded. In this way, GU fan led the Demon City Academy team into the duel field, and the Imperial City Academy team also entered the arena smoothly under the leadership of He Shuzhong. Contrary to expectations, the faces of the members of the Imperial Academy team were filled with confidence, as if they had completely forgotten the frustration they felt when they saw 200,000 points in the Canyon Forest Square. The game will start in 10 seconds. Players from both sides please be ready. 10, 9, 8.3, 2, 1, the game begins. The referee's voice sounded again. Wind Blade. Just as the countdown ended, the attack from the Imperial Academy team came over. The one who launched the attack was a second-level intermediate wind power user, and his target was Luo Nai. Because he had watched yesterday's opening game, he knew that this person liked to be in a daze. He wanted to eliminate Luo Nai at the beginning of the game and give the Magic City Academy a start. Gigantic. Since he was eliminated first last time, Ranai didn't dare to be too confident this time. The moment the countdown ended, he used his strongest skill, enlargement. Under the enlargement, Luo Nai's body underwent drastic changes and began to expand. From a not-so-strong young man, he turned into a muscular man with a height of more than 3 meters. The change in body shape also brought about a change in level. Ranai's level was also upgraded from the second level lower level to the second level intermediate level. And because Luonai is an S-level enhanced power user with a higher defense than a ferocious beast of the same level, he just dispersed the wind blade with a wave of his hand. Ha ha ha, your sneak attack is useless. Under the enhancement of giant size, my body is stronger than the second level intermediate beast. Your wind blade cannot hurt me. Ranai laughed. You mean you've become stronger? He Shujong asked with a smile. That's right, what's wrong? Seeing the captain of the Imperial College team talking to him, Luonai was obviously a little panicked and replied in a panic. But, even if you become stronger, it doesn't mean that I have become weaker. The corners of He Shujong's mouth rose again. At this moment, something strange happened. Ranai flew into the air without warning, his face became extremely painful, he held his neck with his hands, and struggled feebly with his feet in the air. Woo, woo, ah, ah. Ranai's expression was extremely painful, and he kept whimpering and seemed unable to breathe normally. Soon, Luonai's voice stopped, and his body's struggle became weak. He could no longer maintain the gigantic state and changed back again. Ranai, get out. Following the referee's announcement, Ranai fell from midair and lay on the ground without moving. Soon, the teleportation array appeared again under Luonai's feet and suddenly disappeared into the dual field. What's this? Mu Feishui was stunned. What did you do? Yi Chenying asked in horror. He Shujong's attack just now was too weird, invisible and intangible. If He Shujong's target was not Luonai but herself, I'm afraid she would also be eliminated directly. What kind of power is this? Ji Yu Fan was also a little surprised. To be honest, even he didn't see how He Shujong did it just now. Ha ha ha, Ji Yu Fan, it turns out you don't know either, let's take a guess. He Shujong said with a smile. What is going on? Does anyone understand? I can't understand it at all. Grabbing from the air, I guess it's telekinesis. Psychic power, isn't it right? People with superpowers will have obvious characteristics when using telekinesis, but He Shujong didn't see anything strange from the beginning to the end. Quote. The audience in the auditorium were also shocked by the scene in front of them, and started heated discussions one after another. How can I guess? Ji Yu Fan couldn't help but feel a little headache. To be honest, if he was asked to guess, he really couldn't guess He Shujong's superpower. He Shujong just chuckled, and the next second Luonai was strangely suspended in the air, and was eliminated due to suffocation. Although Ji Yu Fan's 6 eyes can track and predict the trajectory of the spell, and see through the opponent's spells. But mantra power is mantra power, spiritual power is spiritual power, spells are spells, and superpowers are superpowers. These concepts are completely different. Therefore, Ji Yu Fan could not see through He Shujong's abilities like he could through magic spells. However, a headache was a headache, and Ji Yu Fan didn't really find it difficult. Although He Shujong's powers cannot be seen or touched, he also has unlimited spells for protection. Under normal circumstances, He Shujong's superpowers can't hurt him. Even if He Shujong's superpowers can really break through his unlimited spells, he still has the reverse spells. Very good, not bad, that's how it should be. He Shujong shouted excitedly in his heart. Whether it was the shock of the Magic City Academy team or the doubts of the audience in the auditorium, He Shujong felt extremely satisfied. While he was satisfied, He Shujong did not forget to give instructions to his teammates. Leave Ji Yu Fan to me, and you go deal with the others. Song Wei, you will lead the team to attack the other 3 people from the Demon City Academy. Retreat. Song Wei, like him, is also a holder of SS level powers, but his level is 1 level lower than him. He is a second-level intermediate power user, the same level as Yi Chenying. It would be best for Song Wei to deal with Yi Chenying, not to mention that besides him and Ji Yu Fan, there are 4 people in their Imperial Capital Academy, while only 3 people are left in the Demon City Academy. As long as he kills Ji Yu Fan next, this game will be a victory for their Imperial College. Obey the order. After Song Wei agreed, he led his 3 teammates and rushed towards Yi Chenying. Stay away from me, Yi Chenying said to Mu Feishui and Wei Changgu. Okay. Mu Feishui and Wei Changgu stepped back one after another. Colossus of Light. After seeing his teammates leave, Yi Chenying no longer held back and directly launched his ultimate move, once again summoning the Giant of Light holding a sword and shield. Wood puppet. Not to be outdone, Song Wei claps his hands, and countless plants burst out of the ground, forming a wooden puppet more than 20 meters high in front of him. Song Wei's superpower is Wood type, or SS level Wood type. While it is a powerful assistant, his combat effectiveness is also terrifyingly strong. The wooden puppet summoned by Song Wei was not weaker than Yi Chenying's Giant of Light. Boom! The Giant of Light and the wooden golem struggled together, and just like that, the battle between Gundam and Gundam began. At this time, on the other side of the duel field, Ji Yu Fan, although you defeated 8 third-level superior beasts by yourself, your strength can be said to be unfathomable. But, in the final analysis, you are only a second-level intermediate superpower, and your level is even 1 level lower than mine. Superpowers are different from ferocious beasts. Their defensive power is far less than their destructive power. Especially when they don't have spiritual armor, they are no different from glass cannons. He Shuzhong said proudly to Ji Yu Fan. What do you want to say? Ji Yu Fan said calmly. Ji Yu Fan, you don't need to pretend to be calm in front of me, can you not see my powers? In this duel where you are not allowed to wear spiritual armor, you are just a piece of meat on my chopping board. No matter how hard you struggle, you can't escape the fate of being eliminated. He Shuzhong mocked wildly. He Shuzhong, what you said is wrong, don't you know my powers? Ji Yu Fan smiled calmly. I don't care what kind of superpower you have. If you can't sense or detect it, even if you are of the space system, you still can't avoid the attack of my superpower. He Shuzhong said nonchalantly. At the same time, He Shuzhong's supernatural power exploded again, without reservation. Invisible hands stretched out from He Shuzhong's back one after another, attacking Ji Yu Fan with overwhelming force. He Shuzhong's power is an SS-level power, Invisible Hand. While invisible, it is also incredibly destructive. Because it is invisible, under normal circumstances, the opponent cannot detect it, and because its destructive power is astonishing, if it is used with all its strength, it can even threaten the third-level superior beast. He Shuzhong relied on his invisible hand to severely injure the third-level superior beast in a sneak attack, and after a series of desperate fights, he mercilessly killed the third-level superior beast. Since it can severely injure third-level superior beasts, it is no problem to deal with second-level intermediate Ji Yu Fan. Thinking of this, the corners of He Shuzhong's mouth rose again, crazily. He wanted to ruthlessly eliminate Ji Yu Fan without him noticing, letting the world know how powerful He Shuzhong was, and letting the world know how powerful their Imperial Capital Academy was. Yeah, at this moment, Ji Yu Fan's voice suddenly sounded in He Shuzhong's ears. At the same time, He Shuzhong saw an incredible sight. All his invisible hands stopped around Ji Yu Fan. To be precise, it didn't stop, but it became extremely slow. The closer he got to Ji Yu Fan, the slower his invisible hand became. He Shuzhong saw with his own eyes that a pair of hands reached out to Ji Yu Fan's neck, but they were unable to grab Ji Yu Fan's neck. The same goes for other invisible hands, Ji Yu Fan's head, waist, arms, legs. These arms were obviously close to Ji Yu Fan's body parts, but the distance between them seemed to be an entire universe. Impossible, this is absolutely impossible, Ji Yu Fan, what did you do? He Shuzhong roared in disbelief. What did I do? Come and guess. Ji Yu Fan imitated He Shuzhong's tone and said. What's going on? Wasn't He Shuzhong still shouting like crazy just now? Why was Ji Yu Fan suddenly able to defeat him? God knows, I didn't see anything anyway, I was completely confused. Me too, count me in. Alas, is this a duel between geniuses? We mortals can't even understand it. I just don't understand. Why do you have to be able to understand it? Why don't you still understand it if you can't understand it? As long as Ji Yu Fan is awesome, that's it. Agree. Quote. The audience was excited again. Although these viewers didn't understand anything, they knew very well that in the invisible battle between Ji Yu Fan and He Shuzhong, it was Ji Yu Fan who won. What the hell is this? Ji Yu Fan wondered in his heart. It was obvious that He Shuzhong quietly launched an attack on himself, an unknown attack that could not be seen. Although you can't see it, you can still feel it. It's densely packed in every direction, and something invisible is launching a fierce attack on his unlimited technique. Tisk, it's too annoying to not see it. After all, it's the 6 eyes you see every few hundred years. It's not just the current level, right? Ji Yu Fan clicked his tongue and said. Suddenly, Ji Yu Fan had a flash of inspiration. He remembered that he had a skill called Curse Transformation, which could convert spiritual power into curse power. Since spiritual power can be converted into cursed power, there must be some kind of connection between spiritual power and cursed power, and they cannot be two unrelated forces. What will happen if spiritual power is injected into the 6 eyes? Ji Yu Fan murmured to himself. Since the 6 eyes can track and predict the trajectory of spells, they can see through the opponent's spells. Maybe the 6 eyes can also track and predict the trajectory of spiritual energy and see through the opponent's abilities. Ji Yu Fan just did what he said and directly injected spiritual power into his 6 eyes. Just for a moment, Ji Yu Fan's vision changed. Something that was previously invisible was suddenly exposed to his sight. The invisible hand, Ji Yu Fan exclaimed. It was a hand, a terrifying hand that was as long as each arm. These hundreds of hands extended from behind He Shuzhong, grabbing at him in various directions and angles. The hand that should have been transparent, under his special sight, turned out to be a black magic hand exuding a terrifying aura. Ji Yu Fan's exclamation was heard by He Shuzhong. Seeing that before he could guess Ji Yu Fan's superpower, Ji Yu Fan had already seen through his own superpower. He Shuzhong could only shout angrily, "How did you know?" "Of course I saw it." Ji Yu Fan replied. "Did you see it? Stop joking here. My invisible hand is an SS level power. Only those with SS level insight powers like me can see it." He Shuzhong shouted angrily. "He Shuzhong, why can't my power be an SS level insight power?" Ji Yu Fan said interestingly. "Stop farting here." He Shuzhong didn't believe it at all. In addition to blocking the power of his invisible hand, Ji Yu Fan could not have SS level insight powers. Because except for very, 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 very few lucky people, a person has one and only one superpower. Ji Yu Fan will never be this lucky guy, because if Ji Yu Fan is this lucky guy, the entire Daxia kingdom will be shocked, and it is impossible for He Shuzhong not to know about it. Devil's Hand. He Shuzhong quietly activated his skills. He dispersed the scattered invisible hands, summoned a giant hand again, and slapped Ji Yu Fan mercilessly. This giant hand was like the arm of a legendary demon. Just one finger was bigger than Ji Yu Fan's entire body, and the entire palm was so big that it was hard to understand. Patting Ji Yu Fan was like swatting a mosquito. The technique turns to Kang. Facing the demon's hand that was hitting him, Ji Yu Fan did not choose to use the unlimited spell to resist. Instead, he chose to compress the spatial coordinates through the spell Reverse Blue and Teleport. It wasn't that the unlimited technique couldn't withstand it, but that Ji Yu Fan simply wanted to show off his skills in front of He Shuzhong. Boom! The devil's hand slapped the ground of the duel arena, leaving a huge slap mark on the ground. Holy shit, what's going on? Why did a slap mark suddenly appear on the ground of the duel arena? I remember Ji Yu Fan said just now that He Shuzhong's superpower is caused by invisible hands. This must be He Shuzhong's doing. By the way, where is Ji Yu Fan? I don't know. He was probably eliminated with a slap. Even Ji Yu Fan wouldn't be able to withstand such a move. No, look carefully. I looked, but I didn't see Ji Yu Fan on the field. I said look at the sky. How can Ji Yu Fan still fly? Quote. There was another heated discussion in the audience. Eliminated. Seeing that there was nothing in front of him, He Shuzhong breathed a long sigh of relief. Sure enough, Ji Yu Fan was just talking nonsense and couldn't see his invisible hand at all. Who did you say was eliminated? At this moment, Ji Yu Fan's voice sounded. What? He Shuzhong was shocked and shook his head from side to side, trying to find Ji Yu Fan. After looking around to no avail, He Shuzhong suddenly raised his head and looked at the sky above the duel field as if something suddenly occurred to him. How did you see it? Seeing Ji Yu Fan floating in the sky safe and sound, He Shuzhong roared incompetently and furiously. Didn't I tell you everything? Ji Yu Fan said leisurely. Ji Yu Fan, don't be proud, it's not over yet, it's not over yet. Secret technique. Thousand-handed demon. He Shuzhong held his head, showing a crazy expression, and the aura on his body began to soar crazily. 1,000 demonic hands stretched out from his body at the same time, covering the sky and the sun, and grabbed Ji Yufan suspended in the air with an unstoppable force. The technique turns to Kang. Ji Yufan directly threw Kang out towards He Shuzhong. Click, 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 click. Under the extreme traction of Kang, the invisible hands were torn off one after another and were absorbed by Kang. Just like that, Kang tore off and absorbed the invisible hand while flying towards He Shuzhong. How can this be? He Shuzhong just looked at the sky dreamily, looking at Kang, who was getting closer and closer to him. He forgot about escaping and everything else. He knew that in the face of such overwhelming power, all struggles were powerless. Finally, after tearing off and absorbing 1,000 invisible hands, Kang appeared in front of He Shuzhong. At this moment, a drone flew over and emitted a blue light that enveloped He Shuzhong, preventing him from being ruthlessly devoured by Kang. He Shuzhong, out! The referee's voice also sounded. At the same time, a small teleportation array appeared under He Shuzhong's feet. In just an instant, He Shuzhong was teleported to the war preparation area. The other side of the duel field. Yi Chenying's Giant of Light and Song Wei's wooden puppet also had a winner. Yi Chenying's Giant of Light narrowly won. At the cost of losing a shield and most of his body, the Giant of Light cut the wooden puppet in half. And at the last moment when it dissipated, he slashed out with a sword, directly knocking out Song Wei, who was standing in a daze not far away. An inconspicuous corner of the duel ground. Rock wall. The first dance Yubai, Mu Feishui and Wei Chenggu were struggling to resist the siege of 3 people from Imperial Capital Academy. If Mu Feishui hadn't been strong in ice control and Wei Chenggu hadn't been strong in earth defense, they really wouldn't have been able to last this long. Give up struggling, you have no hope. The 3 people from Imperial Capital Academy mocked. You are the one who gave up the struggle, right? Let me tell you in advance, your captain has been killed by me. Ji Yufan suddenly appeared. Quote ? Quote. The 3 people from Imperial Capital Academy were stunned. Or do you want me to give you a ride personally? Seeing that the 3 people from Imperial Capital Academy were silent, Ji Yufan walked closer and closer, rubbing his hands and talking. What? Not good. It's over. Seeing Ji Yufan suddenly appearing and approaching eagerly, the 3 people from Imperial Capital Academy screamed and backed away. Let's run away. One of the 3 people from the Imperial Academy made a sound, and at the same time turned around and ran away in panic. Too slow. A dull voice reached his ears. He had just turned around and took a closer look. Ji Yufan was already standing in front of him. Before he could react, a fist like a tsunami enlarged in front of his eyes. Next, after seeing that this person was successfully eliminated by him, Ji Yufan turned his attention to the remaining 2 people. Pong, pong. Seeing that the 2 refused to surrender, Ji Yufan punched twice and knocked them out respectively. Just like that, all members of the Imperial Academy team were eliminated. All this happened so fast, the 2 teams that had been fighting fiercely just now ended the battle in an instant. The originally noisy auditorium fell into silence at this moment, and one after another looked at Ji Yufan in shock, standing there with his hands in his pockets. After a long while, cheers sounded loudly. Modu Academy, win. Even the referee was distracted for a long time. He waited until cheers erupted from the audience before he came back to his senses and declared the game over. Ji Yufan is too strong, right? He Shuzhong has no power to fight back in Ji Yufan's hands. Yes, Ji Yufan and He Shuzhong are completely different in strength. He Shuzhong was ruthlessly eliminated with just 1 skill. Thanks to Ji Yufan's success, the Magic City Academy has also stood up this year. We are guaranteed to be the runner-up. Even if we win the championship, it is not impossible. Ji Yufan is only a 2nd-level intermediate superpower user. He has such strength at such a low level. What if he grows up? Quote. The audience was full of praises for Ji Yufan. Time came to the 3rd day, the day of the finals. Since it was the finals, there was no drawing process. The 2 sides facing off were the Magic City Academy and the Kyoto Academy. Glory Duel Field, Preparation Area. Young Master Lin, this Ji Yufan is so evil that he defeated He Shuzhong effortlessly. Hu Hongyuan talked to Lin Yuanqing with a sad face. He Shuzhong is a second-level advanced superpower, and his superpower is still a noble SS level. He Shuzhong was unable to fight back in Ji Yufan's hands. Wasn't he, a second-level mid-level superpower and a rookie with S-level superpowers, easily manipulated by Ji Yufan? You know, at that time, he had ridiculed Ji Yufan many times and offended Ji Yufan to death. With Ji Yufan's vengeful character, he would definitely take revenge on him severely in the next finals. Hu Hongyuan, are you promising? Are you afraid before the battle even starts? Lin Yuanqing said in a low voice. No. But. Hu Hongyuan didn't know what to say, what he wanted to explain, but he couldn't. Look at how useless you are. Lin Yuanqing scolded and then said. Don't worry, let me deal with Ji Yufan next. You can take our people to hold down the remaining 4 people from the Demon City Academy. I will support you after I kill Ji Yufan. Quote. Quote exclamation mark question mark quote. Hu Hongyuan was surprised and happy, speechless. Is this possible? Seeing that Hu Hongyuan remained silent, Lin Yuanqing asked coldly. Okay, Master Lin, I promise to complete the mission. Hu Hongyuan replied overjoyed. I have finally waited for this day, Ji Yufan, I will definitely defeat you in today's final. Looking at the big screen above the duel arena, Lin Yuanqing clenched his fists tightly and said in a low tone. Ever since he lost to Ji Yufan in the duel for hunting ferocious beasts, he has been feeling aggrieved. Even when I go to bed at night, I replay the scene of that day, almost no different from a heart attack. But today, his heart disease was finally cured. In the next finals, he must defeat Ji Yufan with a crushing attitude and avenge his shame. Hello everyone, my name is Zhaofeng, and I will still host and commentate on today's game. I believe everyone has known it for a long time. Yes, the game that is about to start is the highlight of this superpower showdown, the final that everyone is most looking forward to. The Magic City Academy team versus the Kyoto Academy team. Let us invite both teams to the stage with the warmest applause. At this time, the host Zhaofeng's voice sounded from the commentary platform in front of the duel arena. Pa 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 pa. Led by the host Zhaofeng, the audience burst into deafening applause. Ha ha ha, the much-anticipated final is about to begin. The Magic City Academy team will face the Kyoto Academy team. I'm really looking forward to it. Yes, one is Lin Yuanqing with SSS level powers, and the other is the mysterious Ji Yufan. I don't know who is stronger between them. Is anyone here to take a guess? Of course it's Lin Yuanqing. I think it's Ji Yufan. Quote. After the applause ended, the audience once again started a heated discussion. They all knew that this game was superficially a team battle between the Demon City Academy team and the Jingjing Academy team, but in reality it was a single battle between Ji Yufan and Lin Yuanqing. As long as Ji Yufan and Lin Yuanqing can decide the winner, the outcome of this game will be determined. Both players are in position. Not long after, the referee's voice also sounded. Last game, let's go. Ji Yufan waved his hand and walked forward. Okay, receive. Quote. Everyone in the Demon City Academy team responded. In this way, Ji Yufan led the Demon City Academy team into the duel field, and the Kyoto Academy team also led Lin Yuanqing to the designated position. The two teams, the Demon City Academy team and the Kyoto Academy team, faced each other 50 meters apart. Ji Yufan, we meet again. You must have remembered our bet, right? Lin Yuanqing asked with a smile. Of course I remember. This is 10,000 spirit stones. How could I forget? But, Mr. Lin, why are you asking me this? You can't wait to compensate me with 10,000 spiritual stones. Ji Yufan also smiled and replied. 10,000 spirit stones to compensate you. The prerequisite is that you have the ability, right? Lin Yuanqing said disdainfully. You think I don't have this ability? Ji Yufan showed a mocking expression. Ji Yufan, you seem to have some misunderstandings about my strength. Or are you saying that I am inflated after defeating He Shuzhong, the number 1 person in the Imperial Academy? Let me remind you, He Shuzhong and I are different. Although there is only one S between SSS level and SS level, the gap between the two can be said to be heaven and earth. Lin Yuanqing said in a bad language. Really, why do I feel that there is no difference between you and He Shuzhong? Ji Yufan said leisurely. HMPH, you should be so stubborn. When the game starts, you will know how powerful I, Lin Yuanqing, am. Lin Yuanqing snorted coldly. The game will start in 10 seconds. Players from both sides please be ready. 10, 9, 8, 7.4, 3, 2, 1, the game begins. The referee's sharp voice sounded. When the referee's countdown ended and the game started, the Kyoto Academy team took the lead. Oath of Gold and Stone. A male member of the Blessing team in the Kyoto Academy team held the bell high and shook it vigorously. Jingle bell. After a bell rang, a small magic circle appeared on the ground, covering the entire Kyoto Academy team. The small magic circle went as quickly as it came. After the small magic circle disappeared, a faint golden light began to appear on everyone in the Kyoto Academy team. Oath of Gold and Stone is an S-level blessing skill that can improve all attributes of yourself and your teammates without any side effects, and it lasts for a long time. Blessings of Strength. The male member of the blessing department shook the bell again, but this time he no longer held it high. Instead, he held the bell in front of him and shook it. At the same time, he stretched out his other hand and pointed at Lin Yuanqing. Blessing of Strength is also an S-level blessing skill, which can greatly increase the attack power of a friendly unit without any side effects. Jingle bell. Amidst the shaking of the bell, a ray of holy light descended from the sky and enveloped Lin Yuanqing, making Lin Yuanqing's already powerful aura rise to a higher level again. Inner Potential. Immediately afterwards, a flame burned in the palm of Lin Yuanqing's hand, and then he slapped it directly on his chest, and a faint red light began to glow from his body. Inner Potential is an S-level fire skill that forcibly stimulates the body's potential at the cost of continuously burning vitality, which can greatly increase one's attack power. Wings of Wind. It wasn't over yet, Lin Yuanqing shouted, and 4 small tornado-like wings of wind appeared behind him. Wings of Wind is also an S-level skill, an S-level wind skill. With the blessing of Wings of Wind, Lin Yuanqing not only greatly increases his movement speed, but can also fly in the air. Lin Yuanqing, who was blessed by multiple buffs, exuded an extremely terrifying aura, causing the audience in the auditorium to take a breath. Lin Yuanqing's buff is stacked up to the sky. This is the aura of a 3rd-level superior. Now Ji-Yu fan is done for. Quote. The audience in the auditorium praised Lin Yuanqing's strength, and at the same time silently gave Ji-Yu fan a sweat in their hearts. Fire Fist. Lin Yuanqing's fist ignited with flames, and with an arc of flames, it hit Ji-Yu fan mercilessly. Oh my god, why is Ji-Yu fan standing still? If he didn't avoid Lin Yuanqing's punch, he would definitely be eliminated. You said it was very light. You don't know how fast Lin Yuanqing is now. He is just like a flaming meteor. Can Ji-Yu fan react? So, Ji-Yu fan was going to be knocked out by Lin Yuanqing at the very beginning. Probably so. Quote. A heated discussion broke out in the audience. Because in yesterday's game, He Shuzhong's invisible hand was invisible to the audience, so Ji-Yu fan's unlimited technique could not be displayed. In addition, when Ji-Yu fan faced the devil's hand, he used the magic technique to dodge and dodge, which further deepened the audience's impression. Boom! Lin Yuanqing punched Ji-Yu fan on the chest, and at the same time, the flames on his fist exploded and swallowed Ji-Yu fan whole. Boom boom boom. Not only that, the flames exploded again after swallowing Ji-Yu fan, making a loud noise and raising smoke and dust all over the sky. Is that all? Seeing Ji-Yu fan being completely engulfed by the flames, Lin Yuanqing put away his fists, turned around and walked back confidently, without looking at the explosion that followed. Lin Yuanqing showed a relaxed and comfortable smile while walking, but at the same time he was disappointed in his heart. It seems that I was too serious and really regarded Ji-Yu fan as my opponent, but I never thought that Ji-Yu fan didn't have that ability at all. Also, after all, Ji-Yu fan is just a 2nd-level intermediate superpower user, and his superpower level is not SSS level. How could Ji-Yu fan like this be an opponent against someone with SSS level powers or a 2nd-level advanced power user? Ji-Yu fan, that's all. Lin Yuanqing smiled contemptuously. Ji-Yu fan, the so-called champion of the ferocious beast hunting competition, couldn't even dodge his most common skill. Weak, really too weak. However, this is okay. In this way, he can spread his reputation. He can use Ji Fan's defeat at the speed of light to promote his power as the #1 freshman in Daxia. Thinking of this, Lin Yuanqing's smile became even brighter. It's over, it's over. Ji Fan was really hit, and he was eliminated immediately. Oh, it's not Ji Fan's fault, it's Lin Yuanqing who is too strong. With so many buffs on him, even a pig has to take off. Yes, Lin Yuanqing's punch will kill even the third-level beasts. How can Ji Fan, a second-level intermediate person, with his small body, be able to withstand it? Quote. The audience in the auditorium expressed their regrets for Ji Fan, but they did not feel sorry for long. The next scene in the duel arena shocked the jaws of the audience, making them unable to believe their eyes. I saw, haha. The explosive flames gradually extinguished, and the rising smoke slowly dispersed. Who are you talking about? It's nothing more than that. Ji Fan put his hands in his pockets and stood leisurely in a large fire. Not only was his body not burned, but his clothes were not burned, as if he was not on the same layer as these flames. What's going on? I can't understand it anymore. I can't understand it anymore. Hey, I obviously rubbed my eyes, why hasn't the scene in front of me changed? Quote. The audience in these auditoriums were all stunned. This was the first time they had seen such a strange thing. You say that you are physically invincible, invulnerable to swords and guns, and invulnerable to water and fire, but you reluctantly admit it. But why are your clothes not burned? I think these clothes are just ordinary clothes. How can they not be burned when facing the flames of a third-level superior? I don't understand at all. Hearing Ji Fan's words, Lin Yuanqing's smile froze on his face, and at the same time, a huge wave of panic arose in his heart. How is this going? The fierce fist he just used was a standard third-level advanced attack. Even the third-level advanced ferocious beasts would be seriously injured by his attack. You know, the defense of ferocious beasts is generally higher than that of superpowers, and Ji Fan is just a second-level intermediate superpower, so he shouldn't be able to block his fierce fists no matter what. What have you done? Lin Yuanqing turned around again and asked Ji Fan with a gloomy expression. Simply put, you missed. Ji Fan said casually. How is it possible? My fierce fist clearly hit your chest, and the subsequent flames clearly engulfed you. Lin Yuanqing shouted in disbelief. No, what you touched is the infinity between you and me. Ji Fan gestured with his fingertips and said. Unlimited. Lin Yuanqing suddenly felt confused. Don't you understand? Infinity is just Achilles chasing the tortoise. Ji Fan explained thoughtfully. What's the meaning? Lin Yuanqing said doubtfully. Still don't understand. You can't do this. After all, you are the #1 person in Kyoto Academy, but you don't study hard. Ji Fan mocked. HMPH, you're trying to be mysterious. Wind disc tear. Lin Yuanqing snorted coldly, raised his hand slightly, and countless wind blades formed a whirlwind, rushing towards Ji Fan with unstoppable momentum. Seeing the wind disc heading straight towards him, Ji Fan showed a playful smile and didn't even take his arms out of his pockets. Hoo. The wind disc swallowed Ji Fan in one gulp, and countless wind blades cut Ji Fan's body wildly, trying to tear Ji Fan apart. But these wind blades couldn't touch Ji Fan at all, let alone his body. They couldn't even mess up Ji Fan's hair. Can't Feng Pan also work? Why? Seeing that his attack failed again, Lin Yuanqing recalled what Ji Fan had just said and fell into deep thought. It seems that Ji Fan just said that Achilles chases the tortoise. By the way, Achilles. It wasn't that Lin Yuanqing didn't understand it at all. He vaguely remembered that Achilles was a character in foreign mythology, a very famous character. It is said that Achilles is invulnerable to weapons, water and fire, and immortal. The current Ji Fan is exactly the same as Achilles. Perhaps Ji Fan's superpowers are based on Achilles. Thinking of this, Lin Yuanqing shouted excitedly, Ji Fan, you are not invincible, I know your weaknesses. Even the most powerful hero has fatal weaknesses or weaknesses. Although Achilles is physically invincible, he also has weaknesses, and his heel is Achilles' only weakness. It is said that Achilles was eventually shot in the ankle by a flying arrow and died. Ji Fan must be the same. Even if Ji Fan's body is immune to any attack, Ji Fan's heels can't be immune to any attack, right? My weakness. What are you talking about in your sleep? Gu Fan mocked. Gu Fan, just laugh now, because you won't be able to laugh anymore. Sharp stone attack. Lin Yuanqing stepped on the ground with his feet. Click, click, click. The ground cracked, and sharp stones pierced out from the ground one after another, attacking Gu Fan at a terrifying speed. Strange things happened again. Although the ground beneath Gu Fan's feet was cracked, the sharp stone in it could not be pierced out, as if there was an invisible force blocking it. Lin Yuanqing, you seem to have some misunderstandings about my abilities. Do you think attacks emerging from the ground will be effective on me? Gu Fan's sarcasm became even more obvious. Impossible, this is absolutely impossible. Lin Yuanqing roared like a collapse. Unexpectedly, the conclusion he came to after thinking for a long time was completely wrong. Gu Fan's invincibility was not the invincibility of Achilles with weaknesses, but a true all-round invincibility. In other words, Gu Fan went one step further on the basis of Achilles, and surpassed this mythical hero. How could this happen? Lin Yuanqing is unwilling to believe this even if he dies. The gap between Gu Fan and Lin Yuanqing is too big. This can no longer be called a battle. Yeah, all Lin Yuanqing's attacks are ineffective against Gu Fan, what a joke. Oh, I didn't expect that the number one person in Kyoto Academy would have such a powerless day. Things are going to change this summer. Quote. The audience was excited. Such a special final like today has never happened in the past 10 years or so. This is far from evenly matched, nor is it slightly better. This is clearly a desperate crushing. Not only the audience, but also the Demon City Academy team and the Kyoto Academy team in the duel field. The Demon City Academy team and the Kyoto Academy team stopped involuntarily, looking at the scene in front of them with disbelief. Everyone in Huhongyuan was frightened. He has been Lin Yuanqing's younger brother since elementary school, and has been until today. This is the first time he has seen Lin Yuanqing acting so gloomy. Gu Fan, how strong are you? Yi Chenying was also very shocked. She never expected that Lin Yuanqing, who had SSS level powers, would be so powerless in front of Gu Fan, just like a child charging fearlessly at an adult. Do you want to continue? Gu Fan put his hands in his pockets and slowly walked towards Lin Yuanqing. It's not over yet, I haven't lost yet. Lin Yuanqing roared loudly. Lin Yuanqing firmly believed that Gu Fan could not be absolutely invincible, but must be relatively invincible with an upper limit. Therefore, in the face of a super standard attack, even Gu Fan cannot remain intact. Lin Yuanqing happens to have this kind of super standard attack. Sky Flame Funeral. Lin Yuanqing lit a large ball of flame in his hand and threw it into the sky, like a firework rising rapidly into the sky. After the large group of flames flew to a high enough height, they exploded like fireworks and spread into a huge cloud of flames. This huge cloud of flames covered the sky above the entire Glory Duel arena. The flames in the clouds were burning brightly, and the rain of flames was ready to go out. Fall. Lin Yuanqing held his hand in the air, and with a thought, a rain of flames poured down, like a gorgeous funeral. In order not to affect his teammates, Lin Yuanqing concentrated all the rain of fire in the direction of Gu Fan. Hoo. The rains of flames were like burning meteors, all of them hitting Gu Fan in the area 50 meters around Gu Fan. The rain of fire is far more terrifying than just falling. The moment it hits the ground, these rains of fire will explode. The sea of fire generated by these explosions would not go out, but would continue to burn and spread until Gu Fan was completely burned out. Boom 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 boom. A series of explosions sounded, and the explosion of the rain of fire stirred up fierce flames. These flames formed a sea of fire and drowned the slowly advancing Gu Fan on the spot. Haha, Gu Fan, you have seen it, this is Tianyan's funeral, this is my full strength. Lin Yuanqing laughed proudly when he saw Gu Fan being buried by his own Tianyan funeral. I hope everyone will support it and subscribe more.